Hello, hello, hello. I am here with all of y'all. Hopefully this thing is look, if this did get removed, which I don't know because I haven't checked recently. If it did get removed though, I of course have a backup of this that I can use just in case, as you know, things sometimes people can regret things they do and they can make it so that it's no longer there, if you know what I mean. And it does happen that way sometimes, where people do try to um, they regret things that they do. They end up regretting things that they do, and they do end up um, changing their minds. Let's just put it that way. Let's just put it that way. They end up changing their minds and undoing some things that they had done. So far, I haven't seen that from them. But let us see here what is going on. This is around the time that it starts. We're going to try to go over most of it. This is something from, of course, Twisty. And this is from her PL. I'm at the point where I'm not hiding what her PL is. You already know what the PL is. Doing great. Something for myself after work. The pics are on Discord. Nice, nice, nice. Glad you did something for yourself, Lunar. Let's see. Hello, Astro, Tanner, everybody. You heard two of the audio? Yeah, I had to restart Firefox. That's why it took me a little bit longer. I had to restart Firefox because there was some weirdness going on there. So yeah, had to restart Firefox a bit. And that was a bit of an issue that I had to deal with, of course. But here we are. Hello, Kurisu. Twisty leaked everything. Yes, she did. We are going to be going with a little bit of a speed up. Not a super speed up, but it is a little bit. Twitter's not working. Well, Twitter's working for me. It might be something going on your end of the world. Sometimes it does happen, where it's more of a local thing versus a, national thing, whatever you want to call it. Sometimes it does happen that way. So, yeah, that does happen sometimes. And I do want to, at the very least, go over what we know, or at least what we know so far. So real quick, this is a big one. Twisty, as you know, there have been some leaks about situation that she has been in regards to Aster, and she has been now very open about it. She wasn't open about it before. She, denied because she thought things were going to get fixed. She thought things were going to be better. Unfortunately, they were not. Unfortunately, none of that was better. It got to the point where I guess she felt enough stuff was happening to her and enough negative stuff was happening to her that she needed to actually put something out. They don't regret it. They regret being caught. They regret that someone like False ID put things out. Because I put it out, I was the first one of the VTubers who put it out. But the problem is, I don't have like a lot of gravitas. I don't have a lot of people watching me. I don't have the huge amount of respect that for me that people have for False. So if I was the only one who reported on it, myself and like Rima, because Rima Rima was very kind. She reacted to my content about it, and then she went and did her own. She was very kind. She, thanked me for it and all that kind of stuff. But she is bigger than me. If it wasn't for Rima, and if it wasn't for False ID doing what they did, I don't think Nijisanji would have even cared. Because, like I said before, I'm tiny. I am amongst the many out there, extremely tiny. And that is the biggest thing here. Let's get going. Let's get going with what we can see here. This is, of course, her on her alt channel going there. Tried to stay quiet about the essay allegations. They tried, man. They tried. Holy crap, they tried. Now, she starts off a lot of it with of course, she starts out with the apology, saying this is not her, about the things that she said recently that were very transphobic. She says she thought that her content and she thought that what she was doing would show that she wasn't the same person, but of course, a friend betrayed her and leaked it. Doesn't matter who leaked it. The fact is, she said those things and it wasn't good. She said it was in a very bad time, when she was very angry at everybody, at the world, Nijisanji, the world, everything like that. And it doesn't excuse a damn thing. But she says here, the point is, it hurt a lot of people, and that, she apologized. So that's what she starts off with for the first about 9 minutes or so. So those are the parts that we're going to skip. We're going to skip that part around there. Around 9 minutes or so, she starts talking about the situation in Nijisanji. And that is where we're going to get started here. Going to make some tiny squirrels there, meant to be animal friends from very old doll line. Ooh, nice. Nice. They really try to, they try to give her a settlement. They try to silence her. Yes. It is crazy, honestly. Top chain of the command needs to go. Like I've always said, I am against the C-level executives, the upper management of Nijisanji. The representatives of the Nijisanji organization are the ones that need change. The representatives of the Nijisanji organization are the ones that are fucking up everything. And that is the thing. It is not... I don't think the very, very low end ones, the grunts, the ones who aren't doing, who don't really affect much in the society, I don't think they have much to say or do in these things. But, of course, they are responsible in their own way as well. Hello, Goku Judgment Day, and hello, Kaidi as well. Hello, chat. Hello, everybody. We're just getting to it right now. Yes, so everything about John, everything about Aster has been proven here. At least that's what she tries to prove here, as I showed in the video that I made earlier today. Let's go.
Have had positive.
And of course, I am going to have to, I did have to, for this, I did have to increase the volume a bit, so, and do some gain as well.
Experiences, but this is just mine. So, the entire environment was it was filled with constant, ongoing delays, and a lot of the communication was very unclear and lacking. And
so yeah, bad communication.
Overall, it was just a very toxic and uncomfortable work culture. When I joined, we were asked to delete all personal and professional social media accounts and to step away from any existing jobs, IRL or otherwise, to commit fully to this new opportunity. And in return, I received what I feel like was minimal support, invisibility, and promotion to be able to sustain myself throughout the new transition. And
again, I had to add like 11 decibels of gain on this because this was really freaking low.
Because of a lot of unforeseen delays that followed shortly after onboarding, I went nearly 8 months without steady income. The majority of my first
8 months, imagine that,
was used to cover required work-related expenses. In July 2024, I raised concerns about inappropriate behavior and misconduct within the company. I will try and clarify a little later what I mean by that. The individual in question had a known history of manipulation and targeting new hires, especially women.
Yeah,
despite this,
according to them, yes. That's Aster they're talking about, by the way.
No action would be taken due to fear of retaliation. These issues were not new. They had even been brought up long before I joined, but no meaningful steps were ever taken to address them. I feel like the toll this took on me was severe. My mental health wasn't really in a good place to begin with, and it deteriorated.
And this is at the highest more gain. I do apologize for the silence, the quietness of it, but yeah. Yeah, it's quiet, but it's because she was really not feeling great. But let's continue on.
Function as I once had. I had to withdraw from multiple voice acting opportunities because I couldn't even get myself to record for anything without just breaking down and crying. And I remember one time sitting in front of my desk doing a waiting room for like 10 minutes, and I was just sitting there trying to calm myself down and, you know, be able to entertain my fans, but I ended up just ending the stream before it even began because I
So that was already she
had
didn't
broken down in tears.
she didn't you know, she was in tears. She said this messed her up. The whole Aster thing messed her up bad. Made it so she couldn't stream. She couldn't be happy streaming.
And I really just could not get myself to stop crying. It felt like the entire time no one believed me and that I had to stay quiet despite what I was going through. I was told not to speak about this with anyone, not with my coworkers, no one, just to never speak of it or mention it again. I felt like I just couldn't risk showing what was really going on to the world, and because of that, I made a lot of mistakes. Together with some of my coworkers, I pleaded for the situation to be taken seriously.
So not only her, co-workers of hers, people inside of Nijisanji were begging Nijisanji to do something. They were begging Nijisanji, hey, please fucking do something here. Don't just stay quiet. Don't just ignore me. Do something. And nothing was being done, unfortunately. And of course, this is Twisty Amanozako. This is, of course, her right here. I'm gonna have this here while she speaks. Let me just fix that a little bit, just so you kind of have an idea who it is. This is, of course, Twisty speaking. This is me adding Twisty on there, but it's Twisty speaking as well.
I emphasized that without proper intervention, the consequences would fall on everyone.
Yeah.
But still, nothing had changed. In November 2024, staff were made aware that private conversations had been leaked online. We urged them to respond or prepare for the fallout of everything. Nearly a month passed, with no communication nor action.
Again, no
The
action.
video was published, and public backlash forced the situation kind of out.
So again, we have Nijisanji who don't do anything, until they have no choice.
Into the open. I was then instructed to take a break from my work following an announcement of an investigation. Despite this, I never once felt that my concerns were ever meaningfully addressed. Most conversations focused not on resolving the matter, but on managing my exit. I remember the first call we had. For, I would say, 80% of it, I was explaining VTuber culture and kind of what VTubers were.
So even some people, like, I think this was probably her contacting, like, when you know, sometimes you have to end up going through the legal, and legal had no idea who VTubers were and everything like that, but she tried to explain it, she tried to talk to them. They just weren't listening. They just weren't freaking listening, man. They weren't. This is stupid.
And for the other 20%, I explained my experience with this person. And, you know, I felt like I didn't have very much time to really delve into everything, and I was told that they would follow up and we'd speak more, and that never happened. Any following conversations pretty much happened because after pushing and pushing for a response on anything, I eventually kind of broke down and said, I want to quit. I went out, and immediately.
I don't know what the hell is wrong with Nijisanji. It got to the point where she decided, you know what? This isn't working. This isn't good for me. This isn't good for my mental health. This isn't good for anything that is going on with me right now. I need out. And that is when they started trying to do something.
They kind of got back to me, and everything following that was details surrounding my leave and my exit. But
So instead of doing something, from what you're seeing here, instead of doing something to help her, they were like, "Oh, you're leaving? Okay, let us help you leave." Not saying that she is actually leaving, but that is what she told them. That is what she threatened them with, and they just were like, "Oh, okay, we're not going to fix what's going on, but we're going to help you leave."
to this day, I'm not confident any real investigation ever took place.
I'm not confident any investigation ever took place either. I was hoping, yes, this is definitely pushing Nijisanji more into more a proper black company. And haters try to deplatform her. There were a lot of haters who did try to deplatform her. She's a victim, though. Yes, there are mistakes that she made, and we're not going to say that she didn't, and we're not going to hold her to the fire for that. But the point is, she is a victim in this. She has a lot of stress, a lot of stuff that she has to deal with, and it is something that I, in no way, shape, or form, can understand, because I've never gone through that stuff. Even if I have, it's a little bit different. The experience is a little bit different. I mean, I've gone through a little bit of sexual harassment here and there from people, but usually once I tell them to stop, they stop, because, you know, it's unfortunately being a guy, it doesn't really, you get even less understood than what's happening with her. I wish that they actually would have done something, because that would have actually given me a little bit more respect for Nijisanji, but they didn't do jack squat. Okay, let's see, Wacky Modder. Does it really surprise you, Nijien driving yet another person to their breaking point after what, how many times now? Exactly. I mean, you always hope for the best, but expect the worst with Nijisanji. I always wish for the best. Why? Because I don't want anyone actually getting hurt. I don't want anyone actually feeling like shit. I don't want anyone actually getting to their breaking point. I don't care who it is. I'm just not that type of person. But Nijisanji, again, doesn't care. Again, Nijisanji does not care. Sorry. It was freaking, the listen Lindas and things like that are super high because of this, because I had to put gain for this. I do apologize for the listen Linda thingies. Because it is, no, she's still on break. She hasn't left yet. But I think the graduation queue for her is pretty much already started.
I know that they were very clear in not admitting fault in any way.
Sorry, I had to put the gain on this one because of the fact that she is so very, very quiet here. I apologize. The listen Lindas and those might be a little loud. I apologize.
And I want to be honest.
Unfortunately, in Japan, SA is considered a lesser charge, and most of them can get away with it. Yeah, look at Luca. Exactly. That's unfortunate. Very, very unfortunate, Kurisu. Muted my audio because my parents were asking me something. That was loud. I'm sorry. Your ears. It's all right. But yeah, it's crazy.
You know, at one point, there were talks of a settlement, and I personally do not believe that if they truly did nothing wrong, that would have been something that they even considered. That's
the thing. They know they messed up. They know that their person messed up. But instead of actually taking care of the situation, instead of actually being like, you know what, we're gonna fix this, what do they do instead? They sent her hush money. They're like, okay, you know what? Just here's your settlement. We're sorry it happened. Here's, I don't know, $10,000 or whatever to shut up. To just shut up about it. Not say anything about it. Get her an NDA, a silencing contract, as we know they already do. The silencing contracts. She probably already, I mean, even if she didn't, they know it now. Because everyone knows it now. Us is that Nichi is filled with bad people and mean girls. Needs to implode already. They need some serious change. They absolutely need some serious change. Because there is absolutely a bunch of stuff wrong there. A lot of stuff wrong. And it is not right for people like Twisty to suffer through this. It is not right for them to think, oh, we can fix this with money. That's not good either.
But ultimately, it's something that I had decided against. And I want to make it clear that I do have documentation to support my claims, including acknowledgements from the person involved, and I'll talk a bit more about that later. Their behavior has been reported to staff so many times over the years, and it has been well documented and recognized as an issue. On top of this, another coworker had leaked my outfit just 10 minutes after I had privately shared it. Not only did they expose something that I was really excited to be able to reveal to my fans and community, but they also added a lot of very mean and what I believe were manipulative comments to stir up drama and attempt to implicate me. What I feel like should have been a really happy moment was just completely ruined. I'm gonna try and shed some light onto the other situation now, and I'm gonna be honest, this is gonna be kind of a very difficult conversation for me, and I'm sorry that if I cannot convey myself properly.
This was definitely hush money. This was definitely, in my opinion, hush money.
There are a lot of things that have happened, so I apologize that this is not as my coworkers. Over time, their behavior really started to shift. I feel like once they felt more comfortable, they began calling.
This is talking about Aster now. This part here is her talking about Aster now. She is being very direct. Well, indirect. She's being very indirect because she has to. These are all accusations. Even though I believe her, even though everyone else believes her, she can't, of course, put this out there too much. Because if she does, then, you know, there can be issues here. Because, of course, technically this is all hearsay or whatever. Even though I believe her. This is about Aster Arcadia here.
Although I really didn't want to, I eventually agreed because I just wanted to have a good relationship with all of my coworkers. Over time, their behavior really started to shift. I feel like once they felt more comfortable, they began calling me more often, making extremely flirty comments about my my appearance, and my voice.
Oh yeah, going deeper into Nichi minds now.
They would often ask me to say specific things or quotes or phrases for them so that they could hear it in my voice.
That is creepy. Quotes, phrases, things like that so they can hear it in my voice. That's like he's fapping along, doing his thing, while she's saying these things. And that is, let's just say very disturbing. Very disturbing.
They would bring up my ASMR in a way that made me feel extremely, extremely uncomfortable. They would want to call with me more and more, reacting overly familiar and constantly just putting me down, calling me weird, asking if I was mentally disabled or had Tourette's, and claiming that others at work were uncomfortable around me. This really hurt at the time, but I later found out from another coworker that this wasn't true, and that...
See, this is classic manipulation. This is classic manipulation. This is trying to, someone who's grooming or trying to groom, they are trying to separate her from everyone else, make her feel isolated from everyone else, make it so that she only can trust in him, make it so that she can only feel that he is a positive part of her life. And that is messed up. He's trying to absolutely isolate. And he's absolutely trying to make sure that she has nowhere to go. That's really messed up. Honestly, that's really fucking messed up.
Manipulation and bullying were just a pattern of his. I remember, one time we were in...
Yeah, I mean, those are the Kurisu. Yes, I have heard of that. It is, of course, unsubstantiated, unfortunately, but yeah, he is accused of a lot of things now. Way worse than anyone thought. Way worse than anyone thought. He uses abuser tactics. And I went over that in my video in longer detail. But yeah, this is straight up manipulation and abuse tactics. Separating you from, like, abusers will separate you from your family. They'll separate you from your friends. They'll separate you from everybody. And they will use that to try and get some kind of control over you that way. Because they will make you believe that you are nothing without them, that you are absolutely alone, no one cares about you, everyone hates you, the only way you can be good at all is being with them. I don't know if she talked to Roma or Clara about the situation. I honestly, truly hope she did, but it's very hard to know if she did or didn't in this situation. He's already wanted in parts of America and they're trigger happy with him, I bet.
Colin. They just kept repeating, like, why can't you be normal? Why can't you just be normal? And I don't know. As someone who's never really fit in, I feel like it just kind of hit very hard.
And also another thing, manipulators and abusers, as is alleged of I have to make sure it's mentioned, alleged, and you haven't put it in my video, alleged, of Aster, just for legal reasons. I believe it, but for legal reasons, it's alleged. Because it hasn't been proven in a court of law. For things like that, for the things that is alleged of Aster, she already, because abusers and manipulators have a very like sixth sense towards finding people's insecurities and finding where people's weaknesses lie. They know where these things are. They know how to reach into these things. They know how to get you, tear you down, and things like that. Believe me, I've dealt with manipulators. I've dealt with abusers. I've dealt with that. I know how they work, and they are horrible human beings.
But during one of these calls, they brought up the idea of meeting up in Japan, and
that's what we heard from the leaks.
A shy person, but I also struggle with severe agoraphobia. Even something as simple as going to the grocery store can end in a panic attack for me, which is something that I had already mentioned before.
So he knew that.
Suggested meeting up. I kind of explained again that I wouldn't feel comfortable, and I even said that if I were in Japan, I probably wouldn't leave my hotel room. Their response made me kind of uneasy. Instead of respecting the boundary that I had set, they kept pushing, saying...
Yes, Relium. I already went over the Relium ones. I think today was the day that they were going to debut. I put it in last night's video, I believe. The Relium debuts. Thank you so much, Mikinik, for letting me know. Mikinik. And also, I think Neoporte is having... Not Neoporte. FSPJP is going to be having theirs soon. Alright, you're out. If I stay, I'm just get more and more heated. I understand. If you want Lunar Fox, return in like 30 minutes. By then, we're probably going to be doing just chatting, something different. Return in about 30 minutes. You know how it is. We do this stuff first. This one is a big one, so I had to cover it. But return in about 30 minutes. We're going to be doing, of course, the chatting, and then we're just going to be doing a game. You know how it is. I'm not going to stay with this for too long. No, like not much longer than like 45 minutes to an hour. This is the main story. There's a lot of other ones that I do want to cover as well, but I may not be able to cover it today. We will see how that goes.
But I didn't really seem like that type of person to him. He would continue with things like, what if we were in Japan together? To which I stated, like,
we heard that too.
Regardless of who was with me, I would still feel extremely uncomfortable.
From Luca
He then said,
and from her. We heard
I was
that.
in Japan with you and I held your hand. And, you know, I told him, like, that wouldn't change how I felt, and they followed up with, what if I hugged you? I repeated that I still wouldn't feel comfortable then. And
They're not going to ban anybody's channel. This is something that is with inside the agency. They are not going to ban anybody. They're not going to go and do anything crazy like that. They're just going to, for the most part, leave it to the agency to decide.
what I interpreted to be a very, very flirty tone, they had said, what if we just stay in my hotel room together all day? Sometime after this, I was invited to Japan under the pretense that they had not many people for their event, and they really, really needed me. I later found out that this was completely false.
So she was lied to.
Enough people for the event, and I feel like they were just trying to guilt trip me, to try to get me to show up. And thinking about it,
this was not Nijisanji who lied to her. This was, I believe, Aster who was saying, "Oh, can you come over here? We need more people." And it was just trying to get her to Japan. This is really messed up, man. Done this for years since VR chat days. The reason why his old VR chat community is really mad what he's done. We just needed some evidence to prove he did it. It was just a video gave us the proof. A lot of people already knew the kind of person that he was, and this is just the proof of everything.
I think I'm a very smart person. I felt uncomfortable, but I wanted to think the best, and, you know, if I was financially able, I probably would have went, because I want to be a good coworker. I want to be a good friend, and thinking about, like, what could have happened. It's honestly something I don't really want to think about, but I do a lot. And to continue, I'm gonna try and not share many details here, to try and protect myself, but
alright, Kurisu, thank you for lurking.
The same offer to fly other people out to Japan.
This is the worst ASMR I know.
In the same hotel room with them.
Luckily for your guys' ears, I did lower, I did put the limiter stronger so that it wouldn't go too high. Lucky for you guys, I decided to make sure the limiter didn't push it way too high. It pushed it a bit higher than her voice, but at the very least it didn't push it as high as it was before. At the very least. Oh yeah, Doki announcement isn't. It was still high. Gosh darn it. But still, I tried to make sure it was lowered because I saw it went into maybe the middle range of the yellow. It didn't go too high, so maybe I need to make it a little bit lower.
Also happened at another point, and with another person, they got extremely aggressive with this person for not wanting to meet up with them on a trip. I feel like
because it didn't go into the red, it went into the yellow. Didn't go into the red. The other time someone did something, it went into the red. That's why I tried to make sure it didn't go. I scared your son-in-law, so it's fine. Okay, that was funny. I'm sorry, that was funny. But I did try to lower it. I did try to lower increase the limiter so that it wouldn't go so strong.
this behavior to me was extremely uncomfortable and inappropriate, especially given that we were coworkers.
It does feel like there were managers that were like, it's not a big issue. You're just imagining things. That type of thing. I hate that type of personality. I hate that type of environment. No one deserves to be in that type of environment. She didn't deserve to be in that type of environment. I hate it. I hate it. I feel really bad for Twisty. These are just deplorable. Deplorable is the best way I can put it. Deplorable human beings. Be given to several community groups, has been in for years. He will be blacklisted on social game VR chat under his main name, Xenion. Yeah, I remember Xenion. I remember people mentioning that to me. But yeah, huge rat years ago about Nijian managers becoming the livers at some point. Yes, there are some. And remember, even like people like FaZe Connect. FaZe Connect, DC Dokuro was one of their managers and then later became a VTuber. So it does happen.
And we had
Niji does stink,
age
absolutely.
gap between us. What maybe seemed like harmless flirting to them felt very invasive and manipulative to me. The way that they would just completely ignore my boundaries and try to kind of blur the line between professional relationships and personal ones made me feel very pressured and just ultimately unsafe.
I don't blame her for feeling unsafe. Not at all. Like, fuck. I would feel unsafe, and I'm a guy.
I'm gonna share a clip of a
This clip is very important, by the
conversation
way.
that we had.
This is the clip that I wanted to
where
get to.
I basically, after finding out about what my friends had went through, I basically had confronted them about it.
I feel like it's kind of weird when you offer to fly girls out. Just in general. I'm gonna get a call.
In general.
Might be famous. I don't know, but don't you think
But it was like a half
that's-
joke.
I mean, you can't really half joke saying, I'm gonna fly you to Japan, come stay in my hotel. That's not really a joke. Like, I feel like there are some things you should and should not say to someone who is like, because like, she is a really big fan of Nijisanji. You're on your Liver account. I feel like it's very awkward for her when you're saying, like, even if it's a joke, which I don't think it is. I don't think, like, you say, my joke's like unhinged or whatever, but you don't just say, I'm gonna fly you out and you can stay in my hotel room.
After we had this specific conversation, we continued to go back and forth on it for a bit. And at one point, they had said something to the effect of, well, your friend is just so nice, and I really couldn't help myself, you know? And I just felt like that kind of hit home for me. I don't think that someone being nice to you is an excuse to push their boundaries, and I don't want to say this lightly, because I do believe that my friend had it much worse than I did, but I don't think...
This is the friend that she was talking about in the audio to him. The one that he invited to Japan, invited to the hotel room, invited to all that on his Nijisanji Liver account. So it's a Nijisanji official VTuber account. He did this to a fan. So that was not only manipulation, that also had a power dynamic at play, which made it worse. What I mean by a power dynamic, he had the power of being someone that this person was into as a liver, as a VTuber. He had that power of the creator, of being someone that she was a fan of, and that he used to his advantage. Allegedly, and look, I have to say allegedly, just the way it is. He allegedly used this to his advantage. He allegedly did all these things to her. Allegedly had all these other things done. All this is alleged. All this is 100%. He used this. Manipulators use this as a way to get in. Groomers use this as a way to get in. We don't know the age of the person that was alleged to have gone through all this stuff, but this person did go through worse, as according to what Twisty says, did go through worse things.
Being nice is an excuse to sexually harass someone.
It's never an excuse. It ain't just being nice.
I think
It's being
another thing
evil.
many people have asked why I post publicly so often, and honestly, it's because it was the only way I ever received any form of response from my job. Every private...
And that is messed up. She went public, and she's going public with this, because that's the only way she'll get any kind of response, as according to what she says. That's just fucked up. I'm not gonna lie, that's just straight up fucked up. Like, that's beyond fucked up, in my opinion.
attempt at communication was met with silence or redirection.
Yeah, harassment is never an excuse. There's never an excuse for harassment.
Recently, actually, they were upset because I had stated I want to stream and said, why didn't you just ask? Despite me and others pleading for months upon months for my return. And
so Nijisanji Nijisanji management pulled it. Why didn't you just ask? They had been asking for months. Her friends in Nijisanji, everybody, and oh my god, it's not even at this point the left hand not knowing what the right hand is doing. They're just feigning ignorance. They're just being a-holes at this point. They did force her hand.
the
They
only reason
did.
any of this even became public was because a friend chose to expose it, because I can't really put it any other way. I was stupid. I had trusted them. I truly considered them a friend, but it came to a point in our relationship where I felt like I had to set boundaries in response to their very abusive behavior, and they weren't happy with that, and they kind of stated that this was a way to get back at me. Looking back, I feel like...
So this friend that she's talking about here, from what I gather, is the one who sent me the information, who sent False ID the information, who sent other people the information. The one that I ran with when I ran with the whole Twisty accusations and the Twisty the accusations against Aster and that kind of stuff. That stuff that I ran with, that False ID ran with, that other people ran with, was correct, as in it was proper, it was, something that was there, but according to her, it was done because that person was no longer their friends because of, the way things go and things like that.
I realized how naive I was to think that I could just handle it all on my own, but at the time, I felt like I had no one to turn to. My coworkers were already overwhelmed and dealing with plenty of issues.
And again, this is the one where I remember, if you remember a while back when this whole thing first popped out last year, I redacted a lot of information and I put out the information in regards to the Aster allegations. The leaker was a friend of hers who didn't respect boundaries, who didn't respect, I guess, the way that she was. She went to him out of frustration, and then he leaked it. Was it wrong of him to leak it? Yes. Did I run with it also? Yes. Did I know that he was I thought he was just a friend that wanted justice for her. Did I know that he was specifically this type of person? No. Did I know that she, he didn't respect her at all? Absolutely not. Hello, Rosalarius. More than likely, she's going to be terminated. She wants out. She's wanted out for a while. More than likely, she's either going to be terminated or they're going to be waiting out the contract. Same thing that they're doing with Aster. Aster, I don't think he's going to come back. If he does and she leaves, that's the end. That's it. That's it for them. He has to either be terminated at this point or leave on his own. It seems like they are suspending both of them. It seems like they're really not letting either of them stream because, as you've seen, Aster was supposed to have his cooking stream last year, I think in November or December. It is until July so far that it has been pushed back. So, yeah. Alicom, do not feel bad for being an Aster fan. No one who was, no one who didn't, a lot of people, like me, I had no idea who he was in VR chat. A lot of people who just met him as Aster and saw him as Aster did not know a lot of these things happened. So don't blame yourself. A lot of people had no idea who he was. No idea the type of person that he was. So do not blame yourself for following or liking someone like Aster. You followed or liked the persona he put out, the public persona he had out there. And that is not your fault. Not at all. So, like, it just is. Now that you know what it is, if you continue following, then that's something different. But, like a lot of the Nijisanji sisters, the Needy sisters do, they're all going after Twisty now. They're all going angry at Twisty. So if you do that, then that is when you get criticized. But if you don't, and you are just like, well, what can I do? Then that's something different. You know what I mean? Hello, Kyodai Ken. I think they will sit it out because they won't give her that favor to be terminated. Yeah, no, they won't. And also, with what she just put out right here, if they terminate her, holy crap, if they thought Selene was bad. If they thought Selene was bad. It was bad. Selene was bad. But this is sexual harassment, alleged sexual harassment, alleged disregard of safety of a VTuber, a liver, a person under their care. This is not something simple. This is not something that they can just push aside. This will bite them in the ass so very bad if they decide that they're going to be like, we're going to fire her for daring to speak out against us in this whole thing and daring to release everything without us, having a say first. It's going to be a non-renewal of contract, which is pretty much a termination. But it's not going to be I'm going to go on their ass. I promise you that. And so is everybody else in the VTuber community. If they dare, it's going to be a Selene 2.0. Swear to God, if they dare try to just terminate her for doing this, nah. Even if they wanted to, she's not going to get her renewal. Absolutely not. You know why? There's no company out there that will allow someone to leak this type of stuff, whether they were legit, in doing it, whistleblower, etc. There's no company out there that will, especially not in Japan, that will keep a person on their agency that has leaked something in the past. They won't. It's too much of a risk. They did. HoloLive did that with Mel. Mel was a little bit lower, of course. They won't. They won't renew the contract. They absolutely will not renew the contract. I can guarantee you that. Of Aster, who knows? But still, this is going to be bad if they don't. If Aster doesn't at the very least not get a renewal. I mean, if he gets a renewal of contracts, it'll be really bad. They have to not renew his contract, pretty much. Yeah. Here's the thing. She herself has accepted. She has made mistakes in the past. She herself has accepted. She has been discriminatory in the past. She's not an angel. She herself says she's not an angel. But no one deserves this. No one deserves this, period. This feeling of insecurity, this feeling of everything that happened. No one deserves that. I want to show you my business professor, the Niji situation. Yeah, go ahead, show them that Niji situation, because it's gonna be studied for like how not to do shit. Evelyn was because of mental health. Evelyn did leave because of mental health. Aster going to be fired from Nijisanji Yen? Probably not. Like I said, probably they're just waiting out the contract. Whenever that's done, they're just not going to renew it, pretty much. It's up to Nijisanji. Channel deletion seems likely. For her channel is going to get deleted. I guarantee it. Double-decker termination special. Going to be, Parrot is going to be worn out if Twisty gets terminated and the rats in the past are actually true. As long as Twisty does not get sign the silencing contract. They tried to give her money to silence her. They tried to give her a settlement to silence her, and she did not accept it. So, my guess is she's not going to sign the silencing contract. Because thanks to Sayu, we know that you don't have to sign that silencing contract. That's something that you could just be like, fuck you, I'm not going to do this. So, because we know that specifically, then we know that, yeah, she doesn't have to sign that silencing contract ever. I hope she doesn't. And if she does, I hope they give her like 50K or more. I hope she gets that bag. She deserves to get that bag. Nijisanji, Aster, and Twisty situation is crazy. F Niji, absolutely F Niji. Don't think they're gonna offer it to her at all. They probably won't. They're just probably gonna be happy to get rid of her because people like this, although like just from their point of view, from this evil corporation point of view, all this evil corporation sees her as and will see her as is an agitator. No matter if she's right or, no matter if everything she says is 100% right, the agency themselves will see her as an agitator. They will see her as a problem, as agencies don't care. Corporations don't care about your feelings. They care about their bottom line. They're going to be like, she's an agitator. She's a problem. We can't control her. She already leaked all this stuff. We can't control her. We are not going to renew this. And I guarantee you that. I can pretty much freaking guarantee you that. It is bad already. It's going to continue to be bad. 50K at least. She hasn't been able to stream lately and is missing money this way. Won't be surprised if Aster isn't fired. I mean, seeing how many missteps are happening in Nijisanji, I wouldn't be surprised either. Now, though, I do want to go and see some other stuff. Because this is way a big bit of a downer. And I do want to let you know something that, I put in my earlier video, but, is one of those things that I wasn't able to fully put out. Now what I need to do is get rid of both of these here. In fact, I am going to delete both of these. Yes, delete. Yes, delete. And there we go. Nimi Nightmare has, of course, gotten her 3D. We're going to take a look at the Nimi Nightmare. What's happening there, Skya? Just a short end of it, since we just went over 50 minutes of the whole thing. Nijisanji has had an issue. I've covered it. I covered it when it first came out. Of Aster Arcadia versus Twisty. Twisty said that Aster Arcadia has sexually harassed her, sexually harassed friends. This is all, of course, allegations until proven true. In a court of law, I believe them, but I have to say this legally. Legally, they're allegations. Not only sexually harassed her, sexually harassed many other members of Nijisanji, the female members. Always goes after every single new female member of the organization to try to get them to stay with him, try to get them to be with him, try to get them in some kind of creepy way to do stuff with him. They tried to give her a settlement. It didn't work because she didn't accept it. She was pretty much silenced and suspended for a short time, unofficial suspension from streaming for a lot. And she, also apologized for the thing that happened with her transphobia and things like that. But the main focus here was Nijisanji not paying attention to her, trying to give her a settlement in order for her to shut up. She begged them to come back, to allow her to come back to streaming. They ignored her, and then finally they were like, well, you could have asked, when, she was asking for a long time. It's really, really bad. Really bad. This is like big stuff. The reason why I talk about it is not because, oh my god, hell yeah, this is gonna get me views. Fuck, man, I wish this never happened to her. Fuck that. I don't want, I'm not happy when people have shit situations. I've had shit situations where I've been sexually harassed and stuff like that. And I'm a guy. So I don't want that for anybody. I would rather this have never happened. Period. I would rather her be streaming and just being herself and being her weird and wacky self. And none of this have ever happened to anybody. But unfortunately, here we are. Here we are, and this shit has already happened. Nimi's model so precious, 3D Mommy Tapir. It was mentioned she was 19 years old when she was lashing out and having mental breakdown in front of her friends. Recording of her now mentioned was 10 years older. Yeah, she's much older now. Actually searching what happened. Thanks for explaining. You're welcome. You're welcome. And you can find that on Delulu Deliria's actual channel if you want to go through all of it. I don't care at this point. I was trying to keep things private and everything like that, but she herself talked about it. She herself talked about the situation. So at this point, she's letting it be known, hey, I'm Twisty. Hey, this is happening. Hey, this happened. That's what I was waiting for. So, you know me. For the past 7 months, I have made it sure 100% that I do not let anyone know that who she was in Nijisanji. I did let people know that the Lulu Deliria was a PL of a Nijisanji member. Did not let them know who it was, though, because I didn't even let them know if it was EN or not, because I didn't want them to be able to track the person down. Of course, from the freaking voice, you can tell who it was. But now that she herself has had her truth out, I want to spread that truth, and the only way to responsibly spread that truth is letting everyone know, hey, this person was Twisty. I'll take whatever flack I need, but I need to let people know this victim here, this person who was victimized by Nijisanji, by Aster, by all these people, is a victim. Here is her story. Here is the person who she was, to let you know that yes, she was in Nijisanji. Dude, for 7 months, I did my best, while everyone else, while certain cat ladies and other people were straight up saying that it was Twisty. Now, I'm letting everyone know, it's freaking Twisty. Why? Because she's sharing her story, and her story deserves to be heard. This is like an advocacy thing at this point. She that shall not be named used her name during the first story. Exactly, she did. She used her name during the first story. She used her name during the apology, I think, and all that kind of stuff. She used her name. So, yeah, it is at this point. It's a least it's the least kept secret out there. We wish that Kurisanji wasn't S. Oh, I wish it was an amazing company like HoloLive. Why? Because it has over 100 livers. Has over 100 people in there. I don't want people to suffer. I hate people suffering. I hate it when people suffer. Shit, ever since Motoru years ago, Kurisanji has no intention of buttering. No, because their upper management see that they're being rewarded with lots of money. The reward that the upper management gets is lots of money. And if they keep getting lots of money, guess what? They're never gonna fucking change. Because they're not getting punished for what they're doing. Yes, people left, but they didn't see their money drop. They saw the EN money drop a ton, but their JP is keeping them afloat, so they don't give a fuck at this point. They don't care. Is getting more and more accepted these days if certain conditions are met, like controversies like this. This is one of the few times. You guys know I have certain rules myself of letting people know who the PLs are. One, if they want to be found after they graduate. Graduation is one of those. Two, if they are a victim of a crime, which in this case was, I believe it was a crime, or at least in my opinion, very close to a crime, at the very least something very bad. They're a victim, they have come out themselves, and they have pretty much given all the clues of who they were and who they were talking about. I will release who they are. At this point, it's a matter of morals and ethics to let people know who they are so that they can support them, they can give them all the support that they need, they can feel loved, and they can feel appreciated, and they can feel like they have the world behind them. That is why I do this. I don't do this to be like, oh my god, yes, you're letting everybody... No, I don't do this for fame, I don't do this for any of that. At this point, it's a moral and ethical duty of mine to let people know who she is. You doing okay, Ski? I hope you're doing all right. I know it's very sad the whole situation happened. That's why I'm trying to move on to Nimi Nightmare. We had to talk a little bit because of this stuff, because you asked. But Nimi Nightmare, let's talk about this right now. Nimi Nightmare, of course, has done her 3D. Nimi Nightmare is a tapir-based VTuber who is a dream eater, as far as I know, a Japanese dream eater. That looks like a tapir and all that kind of stuff. All this stuff here is because she has decided to do something amazing here, which when things load, then you might be able to see what I'm talking about. Things take a while to load on my computer. I do apologize for that. But here we go. Surprise, surprise, I'm going to be a 3D tomorrow, which is basically on this day. This was actually done on the 13th. On the 14th is when everything was done. So she went and did this on the 14th here. This is just the old tapir here that you see here, the Dream Eater. And here she is. She's showing everything off. Everything's being shown off.
Ooh. 360.
Perfect. 360 no scope.
Okay. We need to find a place for me to hold my 3D debut because this is 2D. So I pulled up some Zillow listings. This is in Florida. And actually, if you look right here, this building has an ocean view, which I think makes it even funnier that they don't have real windows and instead they've replaced them all with TVs featuring tropical beaches.
That's messed up. That's trying to hide the fact that you are in a place like that. But yeah, she continues going and she actually starts showing you places. Look at this.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, I'm gonna have to redo that last part. All right, Lyra. Thank you. You're lagging out. Happy ghost snapshot with my BFF. Oh, okay, no worries. And here she goes with showing you a little bit more stuff around here in order to kind of immerse you into the whole thing.
And there's ping pong and a foosball table. I love foosball.
Foosball is amazing.
You're gonna get destroyed. I am the foosball master. So, oh yeah, it is on 20 acres too. And that's it. Those are the 4 options.
And she shows you options. She shows you more stuff here. She shows you like dark places, some other 3D stuff that she was able to go into. Nimi Nightmare Wellness Center, things that she had done by people. This is awesome. This is more stuff that she had done by people. Look at all these type of places that she created.
Could have
Singing.
in another way to make you stay. We like to party. We like to party. Wait, actually, no. I've changed my mind. There will be no flashbang, but you will go back to the loading screen. Officially, look, there's a certificate right there.
So yeah, she had her own little 3D area too. It's all amazing. I'm very, very glad that she was able to do this. Very glad, and it takes a lot of money, a lot of time, a lot of effort, a lot of patience, everything. I'm glad that she was able to get this done. Absolutely glad that she was able to get this done. Once again, this is Nimi Nightmare, and of course, I'm very happy. I wish her the best in the future as well. Now let me remove the gain and then put the threshold limiter back to where it was. Yes.
I think I'll just go over it with like wide out and then.
And then we'll lower this down to where it was. Everything back to where it was.
Sign my name and it should be okay, right?
There we go. Now it's better. Naming certificate is 100% fraud! Sounds so funny. I'm back. We left the snapshot as S started lagging. Oh god. Oh well, yeah. I'm hoping that my server isn't lagging at this point. You let me know if it does. I'll fix whatever I can. Answer is no about the Sara Nagare important announcement. Sara Nagare was the one that you let me know about before. I think her announcement was... What was her... Didn't she just announce that she's, Let's see. What was her announcement? Let me see here. Ah, okay. Ah, her indefinite hiatus. Okay. And, let me make sure that she has yeah, she has allowed people to talk to spread it. So we're gonna do this Sara Nagare thing as well. And of course, we're going to let people know about the situation here. Of course, let me see if I can find Sara Nagare wiki. So let's see here. There we go. Okay. Nagare Sara is an independent female VTuber, of course, English speaking, but she knows some Japanese as well. She debuted as a part of Prison Project's 4th generation, along with Naki, Sumi, and Non. So, why are we talking about her today? She has announced that she is going on an indefinite hiatus Firstly, I would like to say thank you to all of the Sarah Moores for your continued support over 3.5 years. Becoming a VTuber was life-changing for me, and I'm so happy that we're able to enjoy wonderful times, create more fun memories, and share countless stories together. However, as we all know, all stories must come to an end, or at the very least, in this case, a bit of a hiatus. This includes my own. As after much consideration, I, Sara Nagare, will be going on an indefinite hiatus on July 6th, 2025. After this date, all memberships will be paused and social media accounts will become inactive. The exact date and time of my final stream will be announced soon. It's been a dream and an honor to be Sara Nagare, serpent storyteller of Prima and Ever After, here to create history. Thank you for everything. Until next time, Sara Nara. Sara Nara, like sayonara, but Sara Nara. Here's a little bit of what they said. I'm not going to be playing all of it because, of course, out of disrespect, but I'll play a little bit of it.
This is Sara Nagare, serpent storyteller of Prima and Ever After, here to create history.
Kind of sounds like Sana a little bit.
Lastly, I want to thank you for coming today to hear my announcement.
But they're not.
Dear, long time, or even short time, Sarah Moores. I know that you'll be able to sense the importance of my announcement today. This isn't a recorded message, I am right here. While I have you as a captive audience, let me tell you a story. Had the spirit of an entertainer, and without realizing it, she found herself drawn to creative pursuits over and over her whole life. She acted in plays, sung in choirs, sewed costumes, made her stuffed animals talk in silly voices, and spent hours dancing in the studio, even if no one saw it, even if it was just for her own sake. It sustained her, it energized her, it filled her cup and made her whole. It was not until years later, when the girl found herself with a curious opportunity in front of her,
That was Pixel Link.
when she began watching VTubers, a spark lit up inside her. She realized that virtual idols existed in our world, and this realization allowed her to dream.
And that dream was, of course, able to be realized through Pixel Link, etc. Like I said, it's very emotional. And at this point, since it is a very emotional thing, and she didn't mention right away that she was going on indefinite hiatus, I do want to stop it here when it comes to this, because this is more meant for her community. And just out of respect, I do want to stop at this point because it is seeming that she's going to be going into a lot more personal details, a lot more emotional details. That is something that is more for the community. And of course, I did make the mistake of saying Pixel Link. It is Prism Project. My bad. It is, of course, Prism Project, as I mentioned here. She was a part of Prism Project. I don't know why I said Pixel Link. I do apologize for that. It is Prism Project. And of course, I do, like I said, want to respect the bit of everything that she had been mentioning here, the emotional side of everything that she had been mentioning here. But yes, she was, as mentioned here, a part of Prism Project's 4th generation, along with Kamizuki, Naki, Ushiosumi, and Ano Non. And of course, was able to hold her IP when she became an indie, from what I can tell. And she is going on that indefinite hiatus. She does seem very distraught about it. She does seem like it was a very hard thing to do. But I do wish her the best in whatever she is doing in the future. Yeah, whatever. I'm keeping it, though. Mistakes are mistakes. But yeah. Mistakes are to be owned up to. That little mistake is like fucking like tiny though, compared to other mistakes that can happen. Prism Project is already closed agency. Prism did give away their IPs to their talents. Yep, we spawned so many. Dang, you spawned way too many. I guess it became laggy. But yeah, there's quite a bit that I can talk about. We are not going to go too far into stuff that's going on right now. But we will, or I will. I may not do a second video. I'm not sure. I may not do a second video today because besides the Twisty stuff, there's a couple of stories, yes, but not so many that I think I can put it into like a second video. I'll see what I can do. I'll see about putting it into a second video. But of course, I do want to kind of let y'all know that there may or may not be a second video today. It all depends on time and stuff. Because, like, I did like Rika, formerly Mel, did an anniversary of 15 years on YouTube. I do like that. Yeah. Not the end of the world. You did already fix that little mistake. I did fix a little mistake. It was another P! Pixel Lake Prism project. It was fixed. Aside from maybe 3D, happy news. Probably. But you know how people are, man. It's like a lot of people only focus on the negatives, only focus on that kind of stuff. Moira returns. That's one thing. Roma tweeted PL, interesting timing. Oh, so yeah, that is Roma's PL. He the people are like, what the fuck? I already covered Matsun Art. I already covered this in a video as well. Matsun Art became a manga artist. This is Gama. This is Gama. Hizaki Gama, who used to be part of Hollow Stars JP. They were mentioned when they were Gama, that they are Gamma, whatever you want to call it, who where they wanted to be that, you know. Moira's back after hiatus, which is good. That's good news. Like, our expectations for Nijisanji were low, but holy fuck! Exactly. And of course, Roma reacting to Twisty's thing makes sense. The heartbreak, because now he knows a lot of things that Twisty did not let him know. Yeah. So yeah, that is a thing. But yeah, Moira's return. I guess I'll you know what? I'll mention this one. No worries, Galeth. Summary from the stream. Okay, Moira is from Nijisanji. So that is one thing I need to look at. Moira Nijisanji. Wait, this is Moira. Cool. I did talk about when she went on hiatus. I do remember her now. I did mention when she went on hiatus some time ago. Moira, just known as Moira, is a Japanese-speaking female VTuber who is a part of Nijisanji's first generation with Suki no Mito, Kaede, Elu, Yuki Chihiro, Shizuka Rin, Shibuya Hajime, and Suzuya Aki. She, a while back, did say that she was going to be on hiatus for a long time, for a while, and she has come back. This is basically a small stream that she did. Like you can see here, 19 minutes.
違いますそう始めてしまったの結構今初配信並みにドキドキしております
This is her, of course, coming back to her community, letting them know, hey, I'm back. And of course, someone did a full-on summary here. Moira is one of Nijisanji JP's first-gen VTubers. A little over a year ago, she announced that she would be going on hiatus. I did cover that on my channel. She didn't specify a reason, and since this was around the time of the Doki Bird situation, people speculated that it had to do with her friend and fellow Nijisanji JP first-gen Yuki Chihiro's graduation, because it was around the time that she graduated. Or the alleged Nijisanji contract that said a talent who quits has to pay 1 year's worth of earnings to the company. She has come out, and in Japan, that is very much enforceable. In other places, not so much. She has come out of hiatus, especially, like, maybe they can make you pay back the money that you gave when, you know, that they gave you for computer or stuff like that, but not a year's worth of salary. Come out of hiatus today with a short stream where, among other things, she talks about what caused her hiatus. Turns out her direct manager in her day job, i.e. not VTubing, was sued for workplace harassment. She was also named by the accuser as another victim. Therefore, she had to give statements and deal with both sets of lawyers that wanted to testify against the other side. So she had to deal with that whole legal thing. That is something that I think would have affected her in her VTubing career, period, because it would have been a lot of stress. So I can absolutely understand that maybe it wouldn't be the best for her to be a VTuber at that point. So I'm glad that she's back. Glad for her community. Whether you're Nijisanji or not, remember, what matters is that people enjoy you, and that if you're a good person, that is when I'll be like, yep, I'll help you out. Whatever tiny, minuscule, microscopic way I can help out, I will do that. So, of course, I am very happy that she's back. I'm happy for her community that she's back as well. I messed up my Sadanagata graduation, retirement. I'm sorry. You don't worry. Don't worry about David, but she was technically, I mean, the indefinite hiatus, the sadness that she's saying, that she's showing there, pretty much shows that she was probably, going to have a long break. Very long break. Enough for her to be that sad about the situation. So Yi. Let's see here. Let me see what I missed, if I missed anything else. I don't think so either. I don't think I missed anything, particularly about, stuff there. So, right now, what we're going to do, as we need to do, is we need to be, just because it's just for sanity's sake, we need to do this. We are going to go and get at least some sort of stuff going on here. Let's see. I do want to show this one, though. This one was funny.
いいね。ウィ先輩ヒーロー
Let's see the actual. The Haka had a better one.
怪獣ウィ先輩ヒーロー
Oh man.
He was like, "What the heck is this?"
Omoroi. He's so funny, boy.
マキな
Monkey,
Monkey
monkey.
fridge.
I'm a monkey. Monkey, Janai. Let's see what other one. Where we were. Okay. Yep. This is this one here.
You know what? We should do unbound requests today. New year, fresh start, you know? Maybe some people deserve a second, third, fifth chance. Okay, you know what? Let's do it. Baby mods, prepare yourself. Oh no. Whoa! Oh, I found me 10 whole fucking minutes for saying. You're so erotic! I'm sorry, Shamdo. I used the synonyms from your YouTube channel. No, not my YouTube channel.
Never.
That doesn't happen there. No, no, no. Hey.
Never.
Fucking sorry, man. Look the shit he causes. Jesus Christ. Get a personality.
Oof.
Oh boy, this is gonna be a good one. She was still in some guy. Okay. Whose sassy last chat is this? Your turns are too wide. Sharper turns are better. Malls, you time travel back to the 80s. Sorry. Okay. Don't want to alarm you, but one of your mods is very likely retarded who doesn't understand the meaning of context. I'm sorry, I don't think there's any context on the planet or typing these words is acceptable. I'm sure you need to keep your diversity quotas looking good, but
Oh, God.
retards aren't diversity. They're just liability. Sure, I'm okay.
Bad. Gone. Forever.
I like. Shondo is just psycho. Shondo, I wish you canceled stream today so it would seem like you ended. Shondo, I wish you canceled. I wish you canceled.
Oh, God.
It's all fun and good. I promise. I do it for the content and the entertainment of all Shondo pills. Get your weird fetish out of my channel, please.
Damn.
Sex!
Brain just melted. Yes. I have made an executive decision. Since the thing with Twisty is serious enough as it is, I believe it is better for me to just leave that as the only one for my channel today. Just leave that video as it is. Tomorrow we have another video. It's just going to be a different video. But we'll leave that as it is for now. Because it does deserve to stand alone today at the very least. The whole Twisty thing. So I'm not going to be making a second video today. It's just going to be one video today, one video tomorrow. And then start with the 2 every single day after that. We're going to do that for now. Although, you know, at the very least you saw some of the stories that were happening here. That's always cool. But yeah, tomorrow's when we have another video. Going to go over some of the stuff that we went over today. And do it that way. Hello, Dog Kasik. Hello, hello.
Kitten balls! Hi, I'm new here. I saw your clips on YouTube. How...
Dude, I'm watching the stream while you try not to laugh, bro.
I'm sorry. The answer to your question is very... If you watch this... Oh, another day of waking up and protecting the virtual children. Many lives saved on this day. Thank goodness someone was there to protect the drawings. Imagine if those poor drawings were unprotected from the foul net of the internet.
Oh, God.
I'm sorry, but it's really fucked up that she's imitating a child. I'm not taking back my statement, but please unban me. They really add themselves, don't they?
They do. Tourists.
Esta va para server de vitro. Please, can you get to the...
I will try to get some rest. At the very least, for making news videos, I'll get some rest. At the very least. I'll try.
Imagine. So my friends will move on to play LOL with me.
Huh?
Comment was done in a tension moment with my friends because they won't play LOL with me. And the censored word that I said is the name of our Discord server.
I don't care.
You play League.
Don't care.
Punch in your face, yes. Fart in my mouth. I wanna suck it. Speak with your real voice. You will go to hell for this.
God's light, I smite you!
Chin Chin. Brat, where is your booba? Brat, where's my kiss? Brat. Sorry, I was just memeing. N made me kind of cranky in the head. That's why it happened. It won't happen again. I trust you to behave. Please be nice now.
Unbanned, only one.
Shadow, I love you. Thank you. I want to.
Oh, God, there we go.
Okay, I think we're at the point now where probably everyone here is going to stay banned.
Jenny learns about Lumi's smut. Oh, God. Oh yeah, our concert's at 7 p.m. tonight, isn't it? Awesome. Vacuum. Got pretty handsy. Oh god. Found a character Nikke. He'll be stuck on his job to deal with us. Well, yeah. It's a job of anybody, any leader to deal with you. Oh god. Oh god. There's some really long ones. I'm not gonna do the really long ones. I'm gonna do the shorter ones here.
Dude, speaking of women-targeted books, I went to the bookstore.
I wonder when it's over, thumbnails are over. Never! Never! Thank you, Will Z, for popping in and saying hi. Thank you for popping in. Appreciate you. Junkie Beard announced about summer outfit reveal. Oh, very nice. Summer outfit reveal. Hey, Screaming Chi. Welcome, welcome, welcome. She went to the bookstore. She's a Twisty, made a mistake. She owned up to it. Couldn't sign it. Ian let her be with the company. With the Twisty thing, it wasn't so much that she accepted she made a mistake. It was more of a, she is letting everything out. And I do mean everything out.
Bookstore? Why? Wah, wah! I went to the bookstore. I walked in there, right? And to my right is like a bunch of books, right? It had like words like envy and gluttony and like pride and stuff like that. And I was like,
oh yeah. Dog, I covered it yesterday. The Relium one. If you're talking about the Relium one, yes, it was today. I covered it yesterday in the sense of all the people who were going to be announced for it. It was a good, like I think they're going to do well. Especially that mascot character. If they play their, no wait, mascot character is for another one. FSP is the mascot character. The Relium ones are just girls. They did a pretty good job. They have a lot of possibilities of growing. A lot of possibilities of growing. I hope they do. I just found out about Tokyo Bird announcement summer outfit reveal. That's gonna be good. I hope they do. I hope. It's a lot of money always. Summer outfit reveal, awesome. Gonna become indie now. Oh shit, it's aired. Everything's gonna be better for her. It absolutely is. Just get everything out of the way, and hopefully it becomes better for Twisty in the future.
I was like, okay, cool books. I want to see what people are reading nowadays because I don't read anymore. I'm literally illiterate. And I looked at the synopsis for those books, and it was like stuff like Stephanie Smith was a poor girl living in the countryside. One day she runs into big CEO man who is mean and rude and emotionally unavailable. His name was Anthony Brown. Something, and then blah blah
Anthony
blah,
Weiner.
and then it's like something tale of love and blah blah. God, I went to the bookstore, and every single one of those books are bestsellers. What? This is what women are reading? Goodness me! I was literally. What? And it was a whole section of them. There were like 1,000 books about like CEO men and poor women. It's all the same slop. They're literally like books. They got like 200 pages in them, each of them. How do you even write 200 pages of this? Like, oh my god,
People
he
love their
beats me,
smut.
but I love him
I'll be
so
right back.
much, so I'm gonna stay with him. Oh, what? What are your thoughts on the 19th Amendment now that you have this newfound knowledge of what women read? What is the 19th Amendment? The 19th? The right to vote? Oh my god. Okay, look. I went to the bookstore! Women go into things that would land a man in prison for thinking about. I don't get it! I don't understand. I didn't know this existed. It was, I cannot stress how out in the open it was. I went to the bookstore right next to the entrance of the bookstore, and it was like a whole section of women-targeted books. I didn't know this existed, man. I didn't know it existed. I genuinely didn't know this stuff existed outside of fan fiction. I thought this was fan fiction only. It read like a freaking Wattpad intro book. like an author's, like a Wattpad author debut. I didn't buy any of those. Who do you think I am? I'm not disgusting. I think women with ridiculously big honkers are awesome. I went to the bookstore. I mean, I don't consume literature anymore. I really don't consume literature anymore. The But does he read this? I don't want to think that. I don't want to think that. She wouldn't. She's not that type of woman. She's not. She wouldn't read. She wouldn't read softcore smut. She wouldn't do it. She wouldn't. She wouldn't. She wouldn't. No. This is even worse than discovering that Notch sold Minecraft to Microsoft. She reads South Park fanfics. That's different. That's different. That's because it's South Park and it's different, okay? Fanfics are different. The difference between women who read fanfiction and women who actively seek out like published women Gundam material is like it's miles apart. They're both bad. Are you kidding me? Lumi reads this sort of books. This is a worse discovery than this is like You should get Lumi to tell you about her totally non-smut bestseller novel. There's no freaking way, dude. No freaking way. No freaking way. You're kidding. You're kidding. This is my 9/11. This is my 9/11. Finding out that the invaders. You're kidding me. No, I'm sure you're like exaggerating, and I'm sure they read like what, Archive of Our Own, or like they read like they wouldn't do this. They wouldn't do this. They would play Factorio with me. They would play Minecraft with me. They wouldn't do this. This is so bad. I'm having a crash out. I'm having a crash out. This is the worst day of my life. This is the worst day of my freaking life. Ever plays Love in Deep Space.
Yes, it's all about love and deep
Nah,
space.
this is literally like my 9/11. This is so awful. I'm having a genuine crash out. Please. Why? Why? It's your turn. No, it's never my turn. No.
No,
they wouldn't.
no.
No! I won't read the book! I won't! Dude! And ironically, read those women-targeted softcore smut books? Chat's telling me you do.
Chat's saying you do.
I'm asking! This is literally the worst day of my life. I'm actually going to have trauma. Okay. You need to crash out to be able to lock in, Jelly? This is a horrible day. This is worse than finding out when this is even worse than finding out that they were gonna redesign Neopets. Neopets.
Oh god.
Jelly figured out that her women coworkers are in fact women. You know, this is even worse than figuring out they stopped making blackberries. My world is crumbling around me. I can't comprehend anything anymore. I don't wanna think anymore. Everything is over.
Everything hurts.
I feel pathetic.
Everything hurts.
My tomb. It's over. It's all over. My world is crashing down on me. I don't think I can live to tomorrow. I'm realizing everything that we've lost. Everything that we've lost. Literally everything. I just didn't think that my coworkers read women-targeted softcore. It's an eye-opener. You know what? It's okay. Maybe yeah,
Maybe it was meant to be.
Maybe they are the same as all other women. Maybe I've miscalculated. I've misjudged. I'm aware. Lumi likes anxiety. How to file for divorce.
Numi is in fact a woman. Yes. She is in fact a woman.
With Tokyo, I just really like the orderliness of it. I don't know if I felt like social cohesion or anything, but I did feel like, okay, like if I play by the rules, everybody else is also playing by the rules, so I won't be punished for it. So this is perfect. This is literally perfect.
That uniformity, that conformity is
It's
what
like
they want.
as long as I'm
That's the point.
behaving, other people also behave, and if anybody does misbehave, like they are outcasted in a way that appeases me personally. Grimguard Bulwark, thank you for thank you for the raid! Thank you! Welcome to the Raiders! Shame, it wears. I'm kind of a Karen. When I see something like line cutting or like
Hey, bish.
I don't know, like somebody stealing all the candy out of a candy bowl, it is like, I do wish they would get put on blast. It's like, what the fuck are you doing, asshole? I'm not gonna call you a slur or whatever. I'm not gonna fucking record you and post you on social media, but I do feel like you should be shamed for your actions.
I agree with her there.
That's what like Tokyo felt like to me. You know, it was like people will call you out like, hey, you're not respecting the social order. Behave.
Oh, behave.
I really
Oh,
like
behave.
I really like it.
That's a kink.
But it might be you feeling that the
Kink
world
is
should
law
be
and
just,
order.
maybe. Strong sense of justice, maybe. I don't know. Nobody
order,
wants to
kink.
admit it, but Karens serve a purpose to society. I agree. There's actually a lot of Karen videos that I watch, and I'm like, I don't know if they should have gone this far, but I agree with what they're
Yeah, I can
freaking out
understand
about.
what they're doing, but they went too far.
You know? There's like,
That's where they're Karen.
you know, good on them for fucking speaking out about it. I think that's why I like Karens.
Clara had almost a Karen haircut in the previous clip. True.
Stuff so much is because it's such a like gamble of are they in the wrong or are they in the right? General definition of Karen is taking it way
She's
too
out of
far.
control, but she's right.
It's like, am I the asshole? It kind of is. Paladin lover, yeah. Shame is powerful and underutilized. You hate a Karen against you, you love a Karen on your side. Well, I don't know. Some Karens take it way too far.
Yeah, they do. That's the problem. That's what makes them a Karen. They take it too
I feel
far.
like, in general,
in my
I
opinion.
don't like when people drag things into like the public eye. If that makes
True.
sense. Like, if somebody
I can see
steals
that
all the
point.
candy, it is like maybe because I put so much weight on it, I guess, of like, oh man, like this person's getting shamed for taking all the candy. Like the person approaching them should be careful about how they go about it because it is such a like heavy thing. But I guess like I feel like that's kind of uncommon in American culture, I guess, of like people are a lot more confrontational and eager to be confrontational.
Here in the US, yes.
If that makes sense.
It's like having a bulldog. Yeah.
I don't know how to explain it. I feel like it's too easy for Americans to get swept up in things and it become like a game, like a back and forth, if
I
that
can
makes
see that.
sense.
That
And I don't
game's
like
with
it
shit.
being a game. I feel like I place too much importance on this, like, on like that shaming, I guess, for it to be like, oh man, like you're turning it into a game, you're turning it into about being like your argument or whatever. Like, come on, man. Maybe. Too many people wanting to get a viral video. Yeah, exactly. Everybody wants to be like a hero in America. And that has its perks, right? Because people are very quick to jump in to defend others. I think
Not
despite
very
what
many
people
of them
say,
end up being
usually
heroes.
people will jump in to defend others. But the flip side of that is you get a lot of people that are like, oh man, I can't wait to record this and prove that I'm a hero, I'm a good guy. And it's like,
Where'd you put it?
that's how you end up with so many of those videos where people are recording themselves and they're just assholes.
Where'd you put it? Did you put it photos, videos, Minecraft? I don't know where you put it. Minecraft. Okay. I'll take a look at it.
Alright, Pablo, you can have my jacket. I need you to sit down for this.
I did see the cute
There
pigman.
you are. Okay, you can sit
Holy,
next
what the
to
hell?
me. I will
That is
hold
insane
your
gas.
non-existent
Holy crap.
hands when I tell you this. Okay. Are you ready? Uh-oh. In about a couple days from now, you won't see me for like almost 2 weeks, maybe?
No! She hates us 4 years.
That's like almost 140 years! I'm actually gonna go on 2 trips. It's 2 trips rolled into like one extended, almost 2-week period. One is a work trip. The second is a trip for fun.
Oh,
Just
good.
letting you know that I will. Luckily, it's rolled into one, and I'm not planning any more trips. Alright. Yeah, so I will be gone starting the 17th.
Ah, okay.
PST. And I'll
Okay,
be
that means-
back at the end of the month.
That means she's
Around
gone
that
starting
time.
Tuesday.
The first one is a
And
work
back in July.
trip. And then immediately after I get back from the work trip, I go on a trip. So it's like I'm
That's
not
good.
in Tokyo.
That's good.
So it's a double trip, but that means I won't be able to have access to my
The army.
streaming stuff for almost 2 weeks ish. I'm letting Rower take care of John Cat though. Don't worry about John Cat. Rower's gonna take him this time. So Rower, he's gonna stay with. He's gonna trouble Rower for a bit. Yeah. Thanks, Rower. Here, come closer. Come closer. I've never been gone from stream this long before, so that's why I brought you here. I just noticed your line art is semi-transparent. That's kind of funny. I've never been gone from stream this long, and the last time I left for like 3 days,
Basically a mutiny.
things went kind of crazy. There were streams running 24/7 with Beeble brain rot, and there was so much missing Beeble art and stuff. So that's why I'm like, okay, I'm gonna hold your non-existent limbs when I tell you this, but we can get through it, okay?
We get through it together. Pebbles, we get through it together.
We can get through this together, and I'll be back right after, and then
I'll be back.
I probably won't want to leave anymore because this is way too long for me as well. But it's like, there's nothing I can do about it because it's 2 trips. And 1 trip I have to go to, 2nd trip I want to go to. So, yeah. It's not like I'm gonna miss streaming or anything.
Yeah, of course
It's
not. Of course
like
not.
I'm gonna miss you guys or anything. It's not like I want to make sure that you guys are okay or anything.
No.
It'll be fine. So,
We'll be fine. We'll be
how
fine.
you feeling?
Everything's on fire.
Can we keep the jacket? Okay, you know what? I'll give you my jacket. I'll hang up my jacket on the wall, and you can hold on to it while I'm on my little
Yay!
trips.
They're
and
all
then-
happy.
You want the sword? You want the sword? Okay, I will because this is a special occasion. I will consider leaving the sword with you guys. Because then you know 100% I'm gonna come back, right? Because I need to come back for my sword, right? So I'll leave the sword with you, maybe. But
Tomato, yippee!
don't do anything funny with it, okay?
They won't lick it. I swear,
It's
they won't lick
important.
it.
It's a weapon.
Yeah,
It's
but
a weapon. So
But
like,
what if they lick it?
you know, it's dangerous.
But
Just because you
what if they lick
guys
it?
are indestructible doesn't mean
Maybe that's just
everything
me.
around you isn't. Okay? Don't hurt anybody. Don't do anything.
I can't promise
Don't do
anything.
anything funny either. No
Can't promise a
funny
goddamn
business,
thing.
okay? With my jacket or my sword. If I'm gonna leave those 2 things with you, can't do anything funny with it, okay? No
Says who?
murder! No murder!
Aw! You gotta ruin all the fun. I love the
全
upside
然ば
down.
かりなんで最後はちょっとアップにしとくか。カメラマンさん動かせますか？アップでお願いします。ということでね、本日はなんかセルフ 3D ブースですか？はい。カメラマンのねスタッフさんはいらっしゃるんですけども、マネちゃんという名のはい。こんな感じにね、なんか割と今後気軽に 3D もできるそうなのでね、今後また 3D 企画とかもなんかできたらいいなと思います。なんかねカラオケ配信とかもこれなんかできるらしいんですよ。
Maybe some
私なんかねちょっと
karaoke
ゲームやらせてもらったんですけども、カラオケ 3D の歌枠とかもできるそうなので、まあ、ちょっとねなんか何人かのフォロメンと一緒になんかミオと一緒になんかデュエットとかやりたいな。歌って踊ってみたいな感じで、ミニライブできるか。でも、ね、いつものおからでやりかはねちょっと鈍いんですよね。そうバキュン欲しい。バキューン
ミニライブできる感じでね、レッスン動画みたいな感じにいいかもですね。うん。
So there we go.
So someone brought up in Mari's streams that strip clubs have lunch specials at noon, and now I can't stop thinking about why. Your thoughts? I mean, I feel like the answer is pretty obvious because people don't normally go to strip clubs at lunch, and they're trying to get people.
Oh, what the fuck?
They sell food at strip clubs? I don't think I'd want food from a strip club. This is no... what's the word? Judgment on the women? It's more about the staff, to be honest. I don't know if I trust a kitchen staff at a strip club. You know what I mean? They have buffets? That's even worse! Ew! Think of all the gross people touching that food. Oh, so gross! Ew! Bro. My question is, why are they even open at lunch? Do people really go to strip clubs at lunch? Like, why don't you just only open... You don't jerk it off at a strip club? Look, the only strip club I've been to was in GTA 5, and we got pretty handsy. Business meetings? What is this, Japan? What is this, frickin' Nihon? You're going to a strip club for a business meeting? What the frick?
Well, yeah, I mean, Japan does do that. Not necessarily strip clubs, but they go to like hostess clubs and things like that.
But I don't get. Okay, first of all, I need someone to explain to me, like, the idea behind getting hard in front of all your friends.
Look, you're not doing it because you're in front of your friends.
It just happens. Boil down to like Hooters, strip clubs. Like you just like because those are really places you go alone.
It allows you to be sukebe in front of your friends.
You bring your friends and stuff, and then what? The point is that you're all just sitting there knowing that all of you is hard together. You feel some unity? I don't get it. What's the point? Hooters is family too. That's just messed up. I don't trust people who bring their kids to Hooters.
Oh god.
Maid
Make him a man.
are not sexual, so I feel like you're the weirdo if you're getting hard at a maid cafe, to be honest. Unless you're going to like a specifically like a sexier maid cafe, which at that point is more like a girls bar. You know, I don't know. It's very different from Hooters, where it's literally just like the entire point is that they have booba on display.
The booba.
I don't get it. There's a local strip club with a sign outside advertising its salad bar. I'm so sorry. I can't. The idea of like, I don't know, like a public salad bar at a strip club. Oh. I don't
know about that one.
One of my I don't know. When I think about it, I just think like,
it's hot over here,
sorry, you say that you're not allowed to jork it in the strip club, but I don't believe that people are following those rules in the bathrooms.
I don't know.
I don't believe it. And then I don't believe that they're thoroughly washing their hands. And then they're going to that salad bar and they're picking up those tongs. And then they accidentally grace the lettuce with the like side of their hand. Can't do it, man. Can't freaking do it. Listen, when you put on the self-lubing trousers, what the fuck? You don't need to jork it. It does it itself. Preparation 99% of 1% execution of a jorking plan. Alright, I'm a head out. What is self-lubing trousers? Do you mean like you lubed them and then you put them on?
Wait, what?
Or like they somehow lube themselves?
What did I come back to? What the fuck?
What are we talking about here? It's not real? Well, I just want to know. I just need to know how this works scientifically. If you come to me with an idea for like a new invention, you gotta be able to have all these details down, okay? Even if you're like, well, they're magically infused, okay, that's fine. You still have to think of some way to make this happen, okay? I just want reassurance that you have a plan for this.
I will probably tomorrow.
God.
On God. Oh, we never did see this one yesterday. This was one of the ones I wanted to see yesterday. We never did see this one. Or maybe it was the day
I'm
before
now
yesterday.
very curious. Have you ever tried using a dating app? Yes, no. Yes or no? Have you guys used it or have you guys never used it before? I used it once when my coworkers forced me to. My coworkers installed it on my phone
Boner
and then
powers
started
unite!
like
Yes.
swiping on it for me. But I have this anxiety paranoia thing to use it. Cause like I'm very, what's the word? I'm very OG. So I'm kind of, I don't
Have a
know,
good
whenever
night,
people are like, oh, I found my
David.
significant other on a dating app, I'm like, wow, that's like say I met somebody off of Craigslist. And I think everybody like on Craigslist is a murderer. Because of all the stories I've heard about Craigslist stuff. I've heard so many horror stories. And then like Mama Chisaka always like drilled it in my head since like a long time ago. Do not give your personal information out on like online and whatnot. So like dating apps still count as online. So I got this
Yeah, they
thing
still do.
drilled into my head. Especially when I gave out like my phone number to like my guild members in one of the games I used to play when I was in like what? Middle school? Elementary school? Elementary school or middle school? Yeah, I gave out my phone number to guild members. And then Papa Chisaka picked up the phone one time and she got so mad at me. I had to switch my phone number right away the moment Papa Chisaka found out, like, because, well, he did get curious. Papa Chisaka was like, how are you getting phones and text messages? Who are you getting them from? You literally don't have anybody that you could get it from, which was very brutal of him. The only person that would call you is your mom or me. Who would be calling you?
Oh God! So they got pissed off there.
It was so freaking brutal. So he picked up the phone and then I got found out. That I was giving out personal information online in a freaking MMORPG game of all things. Man, I don't even talk to anybody from back then anymore. So long time ago. Also, 10128507, thank you for the super. Just a hint, people burn through energy reserves before losing fat. It gives the illusion that you lost a lot of weight, but when you lost none. You only start losing fat when the weight loss slows down. Really?
I see.
I didn't know. I'm the type where like no matter how little I eat or no matter how much I eat, my weight is usually the same.
Nice, Heidi. I wish.
Like,
I fucking
can
wish.
eat, like a bunch of desserts, and my weight does not go up.
Fucking Heidi. I wish.
I could also probably starve myself for a week, and my weight still does not go down. You guys say lucky, but it also means it's just as hard to lose weight for me.
Oh well, that.
It's
yeah, well, in
hard
that
for me
case,
to
yeah.
lose weight, and it's hard for me to gain weight.
Well, I mean, yeah.
But I will
either
be
way.
honest, for those of you guys who are kind of scared or like going like, "Wow, you're so lucky," I used to gain weight very easily. Yeah. I used to gain weight very easily, but for some reason, as I grew older, I just didn't gain. I just stopped. It just stopped. I don't know why. But yeah, I used to gain and lose weight like super easily. It just all calmed down as I grew older. So who knows? Maybe once you guys get older, maybe once you guys hit your like I don't know 30s, 40s, 50s, etc., etc., etc. When you guys are not in your 20s, your weight will stabilize? Question mark. Yeah. Also, Steven Tones, thank you for the super. I've tried dating apps. All I got were girls that ghosted me, bots, and girls that tried to get me to subscribe to their OnlyFans.
Oh, what the hell?
Wait, wasn't it a huge thing on what's that one app called? Tinder, where like girls treated it as a game, like they would like click like on everything and try to get like the guy to buy them pizza or something. That was wild.
I never heard of that one. What the
wild.
fuck?
Like,
what the fuck? I never heard of that one.
I don't know. I also heard Tinder is like basically a game at this point, not really a dating app.
I would
it seems
believe
like
that.
67%.
I believe that.
Wow. Only 1/3 of the people here have tried using a dating app. That's kind of interesting. That's actually kind of interesting. Your metabolism started getting faster. I don't think my metabolism got faster. Honestly.
Probably. I mean, you don't gain weight.
One
For
girl
fuck's
on
sake.
the app tried to get me into crypto. So what did we learn today, guys? What did we learn today?
Oh, the nutshot.
Dating apps are full of cult members that are trying to get you to buy their stuff, join their stuff, etc., etc. Do not trust dating apps. That is what I am getting from this.
Well,
don't trust them.
Yes.
It's all fake. It's all not real. They're just telling you to join their OnlyFans, buy them pizza, and etc., etc., etc. This is why I prefer the traditional methods of dating or like finding people. I don't know. Dating apps sound terrifying.
Dating apps are terrifying. Dating apps are very terrifying. You know what's terrifying? My metamorphosis that's gonna happen. Because you know what time it is. You know what fucking time it is.
Bunny
yes.
garden.
Bunny garden. Yep. Now what I need to do, as y'all know, I need to quit this. I need to quit this. And I need to switch that one over to now that I have this actually. I need to get here, go here, turn camera off, then turn camera on. Calibrating my eyes and shit like that, which is good. That's always good. Alright, that's been calibrated. So that's calibrated. Let's try to get VC face going. VC face. We are moving it to VTube Studio. There we are. So that works. as the thing goes. And yeah, there we are. I think it's a little better. I think so. We don't want to make ourselves too big. As you know, you shouldn't make yourself too big because then you block most of the game, and then it's just basically you become like a booba streamer, where it's like you're blocking the game instead of actually having the game be the majority of your thingy-madoobs. So yeah, I don't want to be a booba streamer. I just want to show you guys this. Continue. I actually have money. What the fuck? What the fuck? I actually have money. Oh god. Let's try Gamba. If I lose, I'm gonna lose it. I'm gonna fucking lose it. I lost. I'm gonna fucking lose it. I mean, if a nut shot doesn't hurt, you probably don't have balls. There we go. No, I'm not gonna gamble again. I'll leave it. Look, I'll leave it at 400. Well, I say I'm gonna leave it at 400, but there's always that little itch at the back of your head. It's like, maybe this time I'll win more. But maybe I'll lose like 30,000. We'll never fucking know until I actually lose it. Okay. Well, I'm not gonna do that anymore. I won a good amount. I won like 5% of what I had. So like fucking hell, that's good. Wait, was I invited? I wasn't invited. What's today? Wait, why wasn't I invited? What the fuck? Okay, you know what? If I'm not invited, I might as well do something to get money. Dispatch. The fuck? Is this a hobby? Okay. These are all the ones we've done so far. These are the ones we've done so far for her. for Kana. We've done that one, we've done that one, we've done that one, we've done that one, which was funny, and then that one. Oh, those are the ones we've done. All right, guess it's time to sleep or gamble one more time. Wait, I saved, right? Yeah, I saved. Okay. Let's gamble one more time. Why not? We have free time. We can't get into the bunny garden. You gamble, motherfucker. Gamble. Oh, maybe it's someone else's birthday party. It might very well be. Well, that's why you shouldn't gamble. That's why you shouldn't fucking gamble. It might be someone's birthday party. Since it was recently Kana's birthday party, it might be someone else's birthday party. Of course, I wasn't invited because I didn't romance all the characters quite the same. If you know what I mean? I didn't really romance very many of the characters. So it could very well be that, I don't know. Hey, I won some money. Alright, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna sleep. Yes. I'm assuming that it had to do with that. Hey, I made another 149,000 yen. Very nice. Save. Because I'm gonna gamble. Dude, if I get like 100k in one of these gambling sessions, I'm gonna be very fucking happy. Now that sometimes has been a win. That sometimes has been a win. I'm not sure if this one would be a win though. Sometimes it is. This one is a win. Interesting. One thing I'm wondering is, yeah. There we go. So, we're gonna save, as always, because we made more money. That gives me time to spend money here. I'm not gonna spend a ton of money, like, cause maybe we need to go on vacation again. Oh, it's you again! Where's Kana? Well, whatever. I'll romance her while I'm there. I'm a miser! I'm a fucking miser. Okay, good. She always wears black. By black, I mean a black top. She always wears a black top. That's what I mean. That's exactly what I mean. Shush! Nothing else happened. She has never gotten drunk. No matter what I do, she's never gotten drunk. Oh, yeah. They aren't all the same. Very true. I think they just try to make it like a I don't know. Typo? Yeah, I think O is supposed to be supposedly laid back. Type B? Ah. People say you're weird, okay. People say I'm weird. Just, well, that's because I kind of am. I don't know. I mean, in general, it's not seen as super reliable, in my opinion. But you do you.
A 型と B 型は相性があんまりとか言うでしょ。で、ちなみに、ハイちゃんは何が
Type O.
そうな。
I don't know.
私とハイちゃんの相性はどうなのかな
Right, just on your mind a little bit. I have two things on my mind right now, but I will not let you know what they are because, well, haha. That is TOS unfriendly, I think. But yes, I have two things on my mind right now.
信じてないけど、相性
It'd make me happy, yes.
お酒どうする？もうちょっと飲みたい？
Yeah, fuck it.
マジ嬉しい。もう何飲む感じ？私も。
Of course you can have a drink with me. I'm just gonna do this Bunny Max thingy. You said you liked it
なんだ
before.
よね、これ。だって美味しいじゃん。
Bunny. Oh god, there we go. There we go. I'm looking respectfully. Looking respectfully. Oh, gaming? Yeah, competitive games can be fun, but very stressful. Very stressful. Well, at least for me.
ゲーム上手くなるにはどうすればいい？
You just gotta practice.
やっぱそれか。
I thought she was gonna say Edo games. I was like, what? She's into shooters. Okay. So she's into shooters. Problems? Yeah, she might get kicked out. Like, that's why I close my windows when I stream. I've even gotten some foam to try to minimize the amount of vibrations that go through the door. I'm a loud ass motherfucker, so it's still gonna go through. But I try to minimize it as much as I can. So I do have foam and such. You know what I mean?
あれ、待って。私、もしかしたら勝っても声出ちゃってるかも。やったー！とか。
That might be good. I mean, who knows? It's hard to soundproof the room, especially in summer.
はいちゃん、飲み足りなく。
Like, I also got like quote-unquote blackout drapes that I doubled and then doubled. If you know what I mean. They're long blackout drapes, so I was able to double them by pulling them up, sewing them up. I had actually my mother sew them up because I'm not really bad at sewing. And then I doubled them up by them being very wide, so I doubled them up by having them halved that way too. So they're blackout, and at this point, because of how thick they are also sound deadening curtains. Of course, sound is still going to get through. It's still going to get through, but you know, lot less. I want you. I mean, never mind. Yeah, you can. I wonder what will happen if I ever say no. Whatever. Let's do it. 3D concert! Oh yeah, the 3D concert is going on, isn't it? Enjoy, of course. If you're going to be going to the 3D concert, enjoy it. Because Nyana Banana is amazing with what she does. Nyana Banana is absolutely amazing, so she deserves all the praise for all that kind of stuff. We can still do more conversation. We can do some food too if you want. Do some French fries. Yo, Agent Ned! Kurisu! The guilt trip you. Yeah, they do guilt trip you. I don't hate you, but I'm trying to romance as many of you as I can. It's kind of what happens here. I am a very I'm a selfish squirrel. I'm a selfish as hell squirrel. You're gonna see me go after whoever I can, because I mean, like, if I strike out with one of you, then at the very least I'll get the other of you. I think, maybe. I mean, I spent over 1 million yen here, so something's got to happen, right? Right? There we go. Oh, you're showing me a little bit of everything. She's showing me a little bit of everything. Okay. Less of a squirrel, more of a... Personality, I guess. Keep your guard down so it's easy to talk to you. This part of me is sexy. This area. I mean, she's asking. I'll let you know. No fair! I mean, that's what you gotta say. You can't just say boobs. You can't just say boobs. I didn't spend that much. 25k. She came out to say goodbye. Usually they don't say goodbye unless like that way, unless they're actually happy. And that helps as well. It boosts the money! Twitch, we're looking bad. 44 on YouTube, we're slacking. It's all good, it's all good. Whoever's here, lurking, chatting, chilling, whichever one it is, love you guys all the same. Because, I mean, if it freaking, like, if it wasn't for you guys, I'd have 0. Literally have 0, like I used to. I'd go back to, like, 2021, 2022, where I had 0 fucking people watching me. I was doing the same shit I'm doing now, but I have 0 people watching me, literally. So, yeah, I'm in a much better situation than I was before, absolutely. Hey, we got some more money, at least. I mean, it's better than fucking losing like I have other times. I am not gonna gamble again because I don't do that regularly. I always save some money. Because, like, at the very least, we got something. Let's gamble, gamble, gamble. Let's see what this gives us. The popular squirrel. Well, popular is I only won 700 yen here. It's not even worth it. Let's gamble again. Popular, depending on who you ask. Some people wish I was down 6 feet under, if you know what I mean. I've gotten those threats before. Holy crap. Holy crap! Okay, I did not expect that at all. I did not expect a 38k win. You're just starting out, Astra Ferret. And remember, it's... I'll be honest with you, it's hard work, part of it, but that's not the big part of it. Luck. It's like 80 to 90% luck. What I mean by that is you hit the right crowd at the right time, and they, with the right type of words and right everything, and they end up watching you. They end up watching you. But, of course, as with anything, myself included, when I'm watching other people are fickle. They will, just as easily as they can be a part of your community, they can easily leave. Because one thing you said, one thing you did not go with what they politically thought, they personally thought, whatever it was, and then they no longer like it. It's happened to me. And it's happened to me very recently, actually. But yeah, it's happened to me where I've lost, like, freaking, depending on what I say on my videos, I could lose anywhere from 100 to 1,000 people. It will depend. So yeah, it will depend. Some people freaking are very, I don't know, get their panties in a bunch very quickly. Another only invited guest. Interesting. Seems like another party that I wasn't invited to. Kind of normal for me now at this point. Dispatch? Oh, they only do dispatches on Saturday, I guess. Change the body and I still can't digest it. So I guess on Sundays they're doing a lot of invitation-only stuff. Dang, I've been doing this shit for a long time. Holy crap. Well, I guess the only thing I can do now is sleep. Sleep, sleep, sleep. We've already traveled. These two aren't open yet. Did I already romance, what's her name already? Like, did I like romance her as much as I could? That was what I'm asking. That's 149, making quite a bit of money. Holy crap. The shop, we can get a bouquet of roses. Or parfum. Or largely macarons or something like that. I don't know. We do have the thing that I recommended is funny. I haven't used it yet, but the thing that I recommended is hilarious. For Kana, it recommended something. It recommended underwear for her for some reason. Iron Mouse, she had 1K and she blew up from there. Like I said, it all depends on the situation, the person. And Iron Mouse has worked her ass off, so yeah. If I lost all my community, I think I'd just continue doing what I'm doing and then hopefully I get another community back. It would suck, but you gotta keep going forward. It's what it recommended me to buy her, like, yesterday, I think, when we last played this game. Oh, chatting has definitely changed in content style. It definitely has. The Booba-tubers get a lot more views, to be honest with you. Saying this as a maid right now. Oh, God. But even then, I'm more covered than a lot of people are. Ah, she'll be super into it, okay. Just want to join in with them? Sports together, yes! Saying in stay and age, people can watch them on their own screens without going to any stadiums. Yes, they can. Absolutely. Don't know how much about sports. I know if it'd be fun to watch together. We neither of us have the knowledge. Yeah, I did get a rager yesterday. That supposedly reported my content, like all my videos, supposedly. It does happen. I think he called me a degenerate. Something like that? I don't know. Says the person complaining about stuff online. What the fuck? Of course we're gonna continue. Now, if only the purple girl would pop up occasionally. I am curious about her. Yeah, they click on my video. They stay long enough to talk about something. They do it to try to get to you. Yeah. They do it to try to get to you. All I said is like, look, I told them, you saw me. Like, you guys heard me yesterday. I told him, like, look, says the guy who's here spending time talking to that said degenerate and, you know, thinking that they have the power that they do on the internet. You know, I feel sorry for you. But yeah, these people are just, weird, so to speak. Oh dear, well, she's wearing the pantyhose I bought her, at least. She's wearing red again. She said that red was her lucky color or some shit like that. I think I remember that. See, I remember some things. Not everything, though. That's why these visual novel things that make you, like, remember stuff, I'm really bad at. Kind of, maybe. Raised and born and raised. Oh, whatever. The playground is where I spent most of my days. Squish from the cityscape? Sometimes it do. She's like Coronet. She was in the freaking, yeah. The fashion choice is good. Yeah, he did call me a weirdo. But I mean, that a lot of people call a lot of VTubers weirdos. But I think it's because I did the Bobby Niku thing, and I'm doing the Bobby Niku thing right now. Female body with a male voice. I think that's what he called me a weirdo for. Not fully used to all of it yet. Wait, what's GGN again? I think you mentioned it before. What is GGN? Is it kind of like a Nikkei thing? Is it that style of game? I played Nikkei and I played like Girls Frontline. I played those too. Well, of course, there's lots of things you can find in the freaking in the city that you can't find in the. That's the whole point of the city. Gogo Nippon? I haven't, but I do know the two certain ones that became Bao Baos did play Gogo Nippon. In fact, they were the VTuber mascots or whatever you want to call it, VTuber representatives of Gogo Nippon. That's the visual novel, yeah. But there's certain Bao Bao girls, like the Fuomoko twins, before they were Fuomoko twins, they played it, yes. And they were actually the VTuber representatives for Gogo Nippon. They actually played the two twins that were in there. At least on VTuber World they did. Never been, so I wouldn't know. Are you interested in going? I wonder what kind of place it is. Well, yeah. Like if you go to downtown, any downtown of any big city, you're gonna get that. You even want to go back home? Of course. It kind of sounds very much like Coronet. You should get into Honkai. Oh god, Honkai Star Rail. I did play it for a little bit. I played it for a little bit when it first came out. Maybe, well, I say a little bit, maybe like 2 or 3 streams early on when it first came out. Now it's so far deep into that stuff, I have to spend hundreds of hours to try to catch up. Hundreds. Become an actress who will star in movies? Ooh, very nice. You met me! Now we get more drinks. Yay, I guess. I don't know. Let's do this. Glad it tastes great. You're very well dressed, young lady. Kana. Yes, you are. So the conversation. Oppa! There she goes. Hup, hip, hick. The hick. That type of thing. The hick. I'm addicted to Honkai, can't stop playing. I understand that, definitely. You seem you're a little drunk. Don't drink too much. Don't need to worry, I won't push myself. Just 2 of us? Afraid about embarrassing memories, so just drink for now. Something happened. Had a super person thing happen today. That's her cute dialect. Her cute dialect, her cute accent, whatever the heck you want to call it. It's cute. It's cute. Just want to hug you. Well, probably not a good idea. So embarrassing that your dialect came out, huh? I don't know what I do. Like, you mean like that moment that I ran out in my underwear? Which didn't happen. I swear it didn't happen. I don't know. Run back inside the house, stay in there for like the next 3 years, and hope that everyone forgot the fact that you went on your underwear one day. I mean, you hope. I don't think anyone was out there, but I do hope that doesn't happen ever again. I don't know how that happened. Oh yeah, it's because I wear boxer brief short thingies, and I also was wearing shorts that day, or at least wanted to wear shorts that day. That happened. So yeah, you kind of just run back in and just try to dig yourself into a hole somewhere, but you can't. Yep. Let's see the black-haired girl's butt. I can understand that, Salty Dog. Still, like, yeah, still like Kana. She's cute. She's down to earth in the simplest ways. She is down to earth. Dad called me? Oh no. Louder and louder. Was staring? Oh god. It was embarrassing. Had to go. Cute! Feels like I'm interacting with the real you. He is a silver tongue, golden tongue talker. Holy shit. He's seriously like a silver tongue. Holy fuck. This dude can like sweet talk anybody. What the hell? He's better than me at all this stuff. I suck at sweet talking people. You know this. You've heard my high school stories. I suck at realizing when people like me. I suck at sweet talking people. I suck at a lot of things. I just don't like sucking. Ha ha! You get it. Yes. I had to say it. I'm sorry. Hand sumo. Might as well. Fuck it. Look. Hand sumo's cheap. It's only, well, it's not cheap. When you have as much money as I do, it is though. Diamonds into the fucking black hole. Yes, I am. First, you touch the boobs. And then you do the regular one. That's what you do. First, you touch the boobs because she lets you, and then you go for the regular stuff. This is only in games, people. Only in games. I almost dropped her. Let's see if this works. Only in games, people. Oh, fuck. I did it bad. Ah, goddammit. So, okay. Now we have to start all over again. And touch the boobs first. It's gonna be money. You do this first. Make it look like an accident. And then it works that way. That's what you do. Whether you win or not, it's fine. You still got you both still had fun. That's the big part, right? She was sweating a little. So was I. I was nervous as hell. Nervous as ever. I'm always nervous. The mini free game cost me $60. What the fuck? Feel so happy, love chatting and drinking alcohol with you. Let's talk again. Well, I mean, yeah, it's always good. Just get it talking. It's not easy, believe me. I am an introvert at heart. I am autistic and ADHD and all these other things and high anxiety and all that kind of stuff. I just, especially when you're in a room, when you're alone, you don't have anybody, and it was the hardest part for me. Honestly, 100%. Astro, just letting you know. Hardest part for me originally was, like I told you, I started out with 0 people. And I'm not only talking about like, oh, I'm the only viewer. No, actual 0 people for like a year and a half of the first year or so that I was a VTuber. I had 0 people showing up. Not, oh, the occasional person, as in I started with 0, I ended with 0. That's how bad it was for me when I started out. And that is very hard to get, like, start a conversation with yourself when you're doing that kind of shit, because like you're at quite literally 0, not even ground floor, you're below the floor. That's how bad it is. It's hard. It's not easy, and it's not for everybody. I'm actually surprised that I can talk as much as I do. You guys have seen, look, you guys have seen my earlier stuff. You guys have seen that. You guys know how bad I was originally. How, when I did talk, I did not have any inflections like I do now. I talked like, I don't know, like I was being forced to talk, kind of. Like I was very uninterested in what was going on. Yeah, the Paduru model. But yeah, like, I really bad. I mean, it was bad. In my opinion, it was very bad. Never, ever, ever should it be that way. But, yeah, I had moments where I can understand why people left and never came back. Because when I'm talking, I was talking like this. Like, hey, that's kind of cool. That's kind of this. That's kind of that. Like, I'm not in, like, what the fuck? Compared to this is much better. I'm still not as crazy as other folks, but much better. You know, much, much better. And that's why, I think that's why, because I've been able to do this, I've been able to converse with people. Okay. Don't know how my voice sounds. Sounds high-pitched. Yeah, same thing here. Some people have actually, I hate, you know me, I do not like my voice. I do not like my voice. But there have been people out there that say, oh, your voice isn't so bad. I mean, it's not like a male voice, not like a corpse voice or anything like that. Or even like a Vox voice or Hex Haywire voice or, well, now Hideo Cypher. It's not like any of those voices. And I lost money. It's not like any of those voices where, like, you know, they could do ASMR, they could do all that kind of stuff, and then everything's gonna be good. They could do the girlfriend experience because the girls like that type of voice. My voice, not so much. Maybe for some people it can be soothing, but it is what it is. Eventually you learn to appreciate whatever you have, and to grow with it. You get a little bit more confidence as time goes on. As you know me, I don't have very much confidence to begin with, and I lost more money. I don't have very much confidence to begin with, but you get a little bit more confidence. Thank you, Gerard. I mean, yeah. I mean, there's some people that are like, there's some people, I think, that Corpse started hating his voice because so many people sexualized his voice. He started hating streaming. He started hating his voice. That's why I think he doesn't stream very much anymore. Because yeah, he actually started hating his voice because, well, I mean, it's not a bad voice. Corpse's voice isn't bad. But a lot of people, started sexualizing him and his voice, which is a problem, of course. You aren't supposed to like your own voice, though. You never sound like you like what you really sound to other people, because you are hearing yourself. Like right now, as I'm talking to you guys with headphones on, I hear myself more than I hear the voice that you guys are hearing in the microphone. I hear myself. I don't have myself monitored. I don't have my voice monitored. So I hear myself more. My voice inside of my head, as it echoes inside of the cavern that is my head, the emptiness that is my head with my tiny pea brain in there, that sounds way different than when I actually talk. Than when I hear myself in my recordings. Way different. Yeah, we're gonna have lots of fun. Fuck it. I do have the money. I do have the money. I got that money. I got that money. Give me the money. Well, I already have the money, so giving you the money in this case. I'm giving you the money in this case. What do I want? I mean, besides you? Haha! That's not gonna work. Oh my god, that sounded so cringe. That sounded so bad. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I know you didn't even listen to what I said, and I'm glad you didn't listen to what I said. Just ignore it. Move on. We're gonna drink something. Because I said the stupid thing, I'll give you this. So enjoy. It does taste great. I do not want to make it sour with my voice, so continue on. Oh dear. Okay, it's red. Distraction. Distraction. Vibration in your bones distort the voice to yourself. It does. So it isn't directly my voice. Yeah, like I said, the voice you hear in a recording is more closely related to your actual voice. Hey, Dark Moon Ice! Are you gonna draw it over it in a photo app? Let's take it, yep. Chihuahua. Ah, Lobo Wawa-chin! Yes. Aw, that's cute. We gotta make her like me. We did go on a vacation together, remember that? Oh god. Don't do this! YouTube's gonna destroy me! If you do that again, YouTube will take me. YouTube-kun, she was just exasperated. There was nothing going on. I'm a very say-so, whatever the heck I am right now. I'm very say-so though. So, like, I never, ever, ever say anything negative. So just be okay. Please. More! Like about your true feelings, yes. Oh, well, I am her crush, I guess. I hate how the game just interrupts that way. I hate that. I really don't like that. But it actually would happen in a host club, I think. I'll get the cheap ones because, like, you are the one that I spend more money on. Fuck, on you I've probably spent thousands of dollars at this point. I mean, I have 773,000 yen, so I have 773. Oh, there we go. Are those like hearts or something? But the plants, yes, that's what I'm looking at. Sales point, yes. Let it grow! Breaks the mood, but normally it's a ringing bell that lets you know your time is up. Yes. Like in Yakuza 0, I believe. The Yakuza games overall, because in the Yakuza games you do run a hostess club. I remember that. Ah, that's cute. She's letting me know I have tons of interesting points. Love it. Misjudge all the time and I leave everything last minute. Ugh. You can stand back up if you fail. Even if you're slow at starting, you get things done. I tried. That's cute. She just said a lot of my... That's cute. I've never been to Japan, so I would never know about these hostess clubs. What I do know... Look, I'll be very honest with you. I've been to strip clubs before. I have. Not really my thing, honestly. Like, I could watch that, I could see that stuff for free. So, I'm like, why would I go to a strip club? It's the ambiance, I guess, for some people. I usually, like, stay at, like, the bar or something like that. The bar is fucking expensive as fuck. But you're less likely to get asked for, like, lap dances and stuff. And I'm very shy. I'm very shy. So I usually would stay at the bar. I would go because friends would ask me to, that kind of stuff. Bachelor parties, that type of stuff. So I would go, but I'd be the one that I would be the one that stays at the bar. I'd buy the friend, the bachelor, whatever, a lap dance or whatever, and then I'd be at the bar. Or I'd give him money for lap dance, or whatever, and I'd be at the bar, and I'd get to talk to the girls sometimes. But it's like, since it's non-transactional there, they're actually pretty nice people overall, because it's like a non-transactional type of thing. When you're at the bar. So that's what that ends up happening there. I want to do my best to make you feel better. Oh, that's cute. Try to become a really important person to me, Kana. She's definitely like me. Holy crap, she reminds me of me a lot. Kana, I have a question for you. I have a big question for you, Kana. Are you me just with big boobs? Because, like, you act just like me when I like somebody. I am direct, indirect, like, not so direct. I am very, very at a loss for words when I like somebody. Are you just me, but with big boobs? Because, like, like I said, you remind me of me with big boobs. Wait, that sounds wrong. Wait, I didn't mean it that way. It's just, you remind me of me, but you are like me, but with, you know, what you have. The assets you have. We'll just say it that way. That's what I mean. Yes, of course. Gonna continue if you want to. Yeah, might as well. I'll get maybe like a gin and tonic. Wait, you want a gin and tonic too? But nah, gin and tonic is not funny. She did like this one, so she usually does like it. So I'm trying to think of what the pattern is. What's the pattern? There's like peanuts or something. Those white thingies. What the hell's the pattern? I'm more interested in the pattern than her butt, which is funny. I just find that funny. I'm more interested in the pattern than her butt. We accept you, Salvi, don't worry. Don't push yourself. Of course I'm gonna have fun. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? There are magazines with girls in bikinis and stuff. Do you look at that sort of thing? I like wearing I like wearing sexy swimsuits. Oh, now you wearing a sexy swimsuit. That's different. Yes, Christmas stockings. Ah, Ikebukuro. Ikebukuro is a big shopping place in Tokyo, I believe. Or near Tokyo. Heck yeah! She's drunk! You tempted me. You tempted me with the forbidden fruit! And then you were like, nah, bitch! You ain't getting shit! Kana, you suck! You tempted me, and then you're like, nah, you're not getting anything. Screw you. It's like, I have a sexy swimsuit, but you can't see it. Hell, I don't even have it anymore. Oh, she's gonna put it on once? What, when you take a shower or something? Jerk. Ah, lucky Chihuahua. Oh god, is it gonna be one of those? Oh, it's gonna be one of those. Welcome, welcome, people. We're gonna have some fun again. Y'all know what this is all about. Whisper in my ear, woman. My shoulders. My shoulders. Just massage there, please. Well, yeah, you just touched me. That's surprising. I've never touched. I'm touch starved. I wonder what the hell will happen. I don't know. Ah, the air! The wind! What the heck? That surprised me. Did someone leave the window open? I'm sorry. I'm tense. Of course I'm tense. You're touching me. You're close to me. But yeah, you can try to make me relax. Coquettish? Because she's being super coquettish right now. I've heard of the word. Oh, goodness gracious. It happened. In and out. I'm going to have to skip that part. Yeah, I'm getting a little bit less tense, I guess. Massagey, massagey. Oh, she switched ears. What the fuck? Stop squeezing. Where are you squeezing? Kana, stop. Where are you squeezing? Where are you squeezing? Why are you asking me if it feels good? What the heck? What the heck? Stop asking me if it feels good. I mean, massages always feel good. I hope you're just still talking about the massage. Well, I mean, maybe, but like, are you still talking about massages at this point? What are you squeezing? Wait, you want to go a little harder? Wait, are we talking about a massage at this point? Are we talking about a massage at this point? Going harder or softer? Please tell me you're still talking about massages at this point. Your first time? Oh yeah. Oh, well, this just took a turn. Try and make. Oh God, the words, the words. Try and make me feel good. Oh dear lordy. Again with the squeezing. Ah! Really stiff. There goes them double entendres right there. Wonder what? Well, I mean, you're breathing in my ear right now. Pushing myself too far? Probably. I mean, I do have 700,000 right now.
ンしすぎてない？
Dude, it's hard to hold it in. What the hell?
不安なことや悲しいこと
Well, I mean, she's trying to relax me. I guess it kind of works. I guess it kind of does.
今だけ
The
は
motto always makes me giggle.
私に身を委ねていいの
Oh, don't worry, Kana. I'm enjoying this, I guess.
そういうの全部
All your needs. Oh,
私が
God.
受け止めてあげる
Look, you do not want to know. You do not want to know what's going on in this weird squirrel's head.
私
You do not want to know.
に吐き出しちゃっていいんだよマミマミ
I mean, we're in a room together, alone, and you're whispering in my ear. Things are gonna happen. Oh, there we go. There we go. I'm down. Squirrel down. Squirrel down. It happened. Squirrel down. she did the final hit, the final blow. Squirrel down. My face is red and my back is tingling. It's like the way this ASMR gets me. Nice, nice, nice.
月ありまたビクッとしたね面白いなねえ右と左どっちの方が凝ってるの
Oh
か
God.
な
Now she wants to know which side.
こっち
Ah, she switched ears.
こっちの方が硬いね
Rock solid. You had to use that word. You had to use that
こん
phrase.
なに硬いの初めて触ったかも
Okay, you're still talking about my shoulders. That's good.
マミマミ
Look, you squeeze and things are gonna happen. You keep squeezing, things are gonna happen. The shoulder won't be stiff for long because you're gonna make things happen.
気持ちよくて声が出ちゃったんだ
Of course. I guess. I don't know.
いいんだよもっと出して
I don't. What you
我
have
慢するのよくない
you have to be very careful with what you say, Kana. You don't have to hold it all in. Very careful with what you say
聞い
here.
てないんだから私にもっと聞かせて
No.
気持ちよくなってる声を
No.
あこっちもすごく硬い
I wonder why, Kana. I wonder why I'm stiff. I wonder what is making me stiff. I wonder.
楽になってきた
She's just talking about a massage, people. Of course. Of course.
そんなに気持ち
YouTube, it's all a massage, for goodness
よく
sakes.
なって私も火がついちゃう
Oh God! Now she's okay. Not now. Now I'll give it to you. She's starting to get into the mood. I see.
もっと気持ちよくなって、ね、
Oh God! Kimochi what? Kimochi what?
ほらマミマミ
Mommy.
マミマミ
Dear Lordy.
柔らかくなってきた肩ほぐれたみたいだね
Ah, okay. So it's loose now. Okay, it was stiff before. Now it's loose.
私上手にできたかな
I think you did well.
あまりこういうこと慣れてないから
We've done it like 3 or 4 times. You can't tell me you're not used to this thing anymore.
でも次も頑張るからねたくさん頑張るから
Let's hope you get better. I mean, you're already pretty good as it
で
is.
もしようね
Okay, I have to let her know if I want. Well, she's the one who lets me know.
楽しかった
You
ね
always sweat. Why do you always
ち
sweat?
ょっと変な汗かいちゃった
I didn't even spend that much. I spend less now than I do before because I kind of know exactly what I need, I guess.
この後空いてる
Ah, you want afters?
少し一緒にいたいまだ離れたくない
I have the money. Yeah. Yeah, let's go. I have the money. Oh, I know there's a nude mod for this game. That's the one I'm not using right now. Because fucking, TOS. TOS. People look, there are nude mods for Stellar Blade before Stellar Blade became a full game release. Once people got the code for the demo, there were already nude mods out.
ちょっと待ってて
The Gooners unite. One moment two. I do love this uniform, except you know, jean skirt is kind of eh. She's sobered up. Okay.
うわハイトくん
You're great eating fit. What does that even mean?
綺麗に身と骨が
Oh
分
yeah,
か
I
れて
don't
る
know how to get all the meat off the bone. Without, yeah. Not wasting fish in particular?
食事の作法とかには厳しい親だったけど
That's a clean eating fish. You like mods. Yeah, mods are good. Mods do extend the life of a game.
でも私焼き魚もう一回頼む
Even until next time.
絶
Yeah, I'll
対に
promise
教
to
え
teach
て
you.
ね
I'll teach you lots of things. Never mind. That was stupid. Oh my god, that was cringe. I guess I could learn from you today instead.
私に何を教え
How to eat quickly.
早食いしてるわけじゃないもんちゃんとよく食べてるし
We teased her.
たまたまそうなっちゃうだけでもうハイト君の意地悪
Maybe I'm me.
お腹いっ
Maybe
ぱ
I'm
いだ
not.
ねハイト君美味しいものたくさん食べれて幸せだよハイト君も満足できた
Yes, of course I did. Absolutely.
どの料理もハイト君
Oh, the hearts keep. I keep getting hearts and hearts and hearts and hearts and hearts, but nothing fucking
食後
happens.
ので
The after's a 15k. And that's fine, because a lot of that money goes to them. And we gotta pay her bills somehow. Salvi the raccoon. That's technically what I am, yeah. Well, I mean, I changed the hair and everything like that, so they can't claim that I'm just fucking directly copying them. I changed a lot of their stuff. Hair, eyes, a lot of things were changed. I do want to save. I'm almost at 1,000,000 yen. Let us see if we can gamble. We can gamble the night away. Get me to 1,000,000. Get me to 1,000,000. Oh, fuck you. Fuck you. It just takes a little bit to get to this day. Ah, god damn it, I think I lost again. God damn it, I think I lost again. Oh, I won! Nice. No, I'm not gonna gamble again. I'm gonna save. And then maybe gamble again. Because, like, I need to make enough gambling so that no matter how much I spend... Oh, God, you... Astro, God damn it! Holy crap, okay. That is enough for afters and everything like that. And I think I should be close to 1,000,000 by the time we're done here. I want to get at least to 1,000,000. Maybe, I don't know if that's an actual thing, but whatever. Ah, the purple-haired girl and the other one isn't there. Your face looks nasty, but it makes me happy. That's what she said to me. Hey, we haven't had a bunny punch in a long time, haven't we? Ah, she's wearing white and blue stripes. How do I know? I just know. Drink your stuff first. It was an accident. I remember when I saw your search history at that one time. Alright, let's see. Did it increase my likability? Yes, it did. I did search that. Yes! That's what you need to do. Yes! There is also a risk of it not working, as I know very well. There's also a risk of it working, which I don't know very well, but I've seen. Look into my eyes. Alright, try and confess your feelings to me now. Confession's like too much She's such an innocent soul.
本当にね
Practice of the real. We can make it the real deal.
ありがとう何飲むの私も何か飲
We
み
can
たいな
definitely make it the real deal. Now let's see what we can get you.
うんうんこれ美味しいよね
Oh yeah, I forgot. She's wearing stripes. I forget things. I transformed it into stuff.
鳥とかウサギとかカメとか馬とか
But I doubt they worry about impressing
も
a
し
crush.
悩みがないのならちょっと動物が羨ましいかもハイトくん
If you weren't a human, what would you want to be? If I was an animal, huh? A dog, so I can be the chihuahua.
犬になったハイトくん絶対に可愛いよ
Yes.
ないですけど違う違うの
I love the cute faces.
みたい
Cute faces!
声の役みたいな
Maiden in love! Well, maybe a maiden in love. Seemed just like a girl in love just then. She does seem like a girl just in love, doesn't she?
でしょうね本当に誰のせいで悩んでるんだろうね
I wonder, is Wawachin here?
もう少しよかった私何飲むの私も何
Of course you can drink something. I don't know what the fuck you're gonna be drinking, but let's drink this.
美味しいよねこれ好きなの
And of course, the pure black silhouettes are just there, randomly. I do like how they at least have the background kind of okay. I didn't mention that before, but yeah, they do have a pretty good job with the background.
平気だよ
I want to drink more, okay.
ハイチンここ以外のお店にも行ってたりする
Nope, only one.
本当に興味はないの探せばお店
Well, yeah, you could probably find plenty really easily. With plenty of beautiful women. But right now, I'm interested in Kana.
お店によってサービスもいろいろだろうし在籍してる子ももちろん違うしね他にも自分に合ったお店があるかも
But I'm in this one!
そう
There we go.
私にしか興味ないってこと
Silver tongue! Holy shit.
私のどこをそんなに気に入ってくれたんだろう
Do you ever feel like working for another shop?
全然思わない
It's the only place I'd like to do this kind of work in. Pretty hard to explain, but I feel like you can really shine here. I mean, yeah, she's shown so far.
自分の魅力みたいなものも
Own strength when I work here. Oh, that's good.
私はこのお店を離れないよ好きな
Oh,
お店
nice.
で
Oh.
好きな人と好きなお酒を飲めてねえねえ
ほほほ
ハイチンすごい私ちょうどいいものある
Polaroid! Yes. Let's see what other new things they popped up in the Polaroids. They have
足元
interesting ones, very weird ones. They have these are the Polaroids of all time. Yes, they are the Polaroids of all time. Yeah, the bunny ears, double piece, chicken meat, throw a kiss, reach out, dazzling, Gyaru piece, death penalty. I've already had that. Squat, done that. Thump thump, did that. Peppermill. Oh, okay. I did not know that was a thing. All right, get down on all fours. Leg exercises. There's that.
ちょっと恥ずかしいかも
Come on, keep it up. What the? Oh God, I got that one. Sit and hug your legs. Leg exercises. Dear Lordy, get down on all fours. The peppermill. Let's just do the peppermill. That was meant. That was definitely meant as something. This is the Polaroid of all time. Oh yeah, that's the Polaroid of all time right there. Yep, that is definitely the Polaroid of all time. I'm gonna treasure this forever, Kana. This specific one, I'm gonna treasure it forever.
どうどう
I mean, yeah, it's good.
可愛くかけてるでしょちゃんと大事にしてよ
You think so, Astro? Maybe a little. Maybe a little. Maybe a little. Maybe a little. That is one of the Polaroids of all time, absolutely.
楽しかったねちょっと変な汗かいちゃった
They knew who talking to. They knew who they're dealing with. They absolutely knew who they were dealing with. Let's talk again. Look, they absolutely knew who the fuck they were dealing with. I need more money for today. Because if not, I'm not going to be able to get to that 1 million mark. I need to not spend as much and make more with gambling. Gamba, 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 gamba. Gambare, 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 gambare. Let's go. No whammy, no whammy, no whammy. Stop. Stop. Fuck. 47,000. Holy shit. That's like 400 bucks. Oh god. If I wanted to get to 1 million, I would definitely was going to get to 1 million there. Oh yeah, the maker of the game knew exactly what they were doing. They knew exactly what they were doing. No whammy, no whammy, no whammy, no whammy, no whammy, no whammy. Stop! Let's do it! Well, it's white now. Okay, cool, cool. What we're gonna do is we're gonna save and we're gonna go for another one. Because that was like probably the only time I'm gonna win more. And remember, I need to make it at least to like 44 or something like that. Because I want to make 1 million. 1 million. 1 million. Damn. Oh, damn. Oh, damn. Okay, fucking, we almost made 1 million there. All right, I think we're good. I think we are good. We are good. Nothing from Usamart. Nope. I'm at 986k for those who can't see my actual amount that I have. Let me, yeah, I don't think you guys can see. I paused it. I don't think you guys can see very well. Because they have it like all the way down here. Yeah, no, you guys can't see very well. But yeah, I have 986k 500 yen. Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh. Well, might as well fucking go. Fuck it. She wants the private room, we'll do the private room. Fuck it. A more, personal space. I'll drink a blueberry liquor. It does taste good. This game is one of those games of all time. Holy shit. Oh! Polka dots! Polka dots! Oh, Maru polka dots. Want to drown in red? What the hell is that? I just sat down. Who the hell starts a conversation like that? You get sick from how sweet your surroundings end up being? Indulge in the beauty that is red beans. I heard red bean paste is pretty good. Like sweet and good. Do you like Western snacks or Asian ones? Prefer the main course. Well, the main course should have been you. But, you know. Got the cravings. Uh-oh. 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 Are you pregnant? You got cravings. Are you pregnant? Are you pregnant? Did Luigi do things to you? I need to know. I need to know. Are you pregnant? Are you pregnant? Are you pregante? What's going on? You got cravings? What's going on? If I stop myself, if I indulge now, I'll definitely regret it later. Yes, you will. I mean, someone's gonna love you. You really want to know? Do you really want to know? I feel that's like a landmine type of thing. That's affects your health greatly. I really don't mind at all. Aw, she just wanted a bit of acceptance. That's cute. She just wanted a little bit of acceptance. A little bit of me telling her it's okay. I love that. Well, that's good. Yeah, talking to me is a good thing. I mean, I am the best squirrel out there. I mean, the best greenish, bluish, turquoise, whatever the hell I am. Aquamarine thingy. Wait, is this for her? It's choosing for her. Okay. We did hand holding. Oh no, we did unprotected hand holding. That's true. I touched her with my unprotected hands. That's true. See, I have to be careful. Yes, that's a thing. It's one of those sites you don't get tired of, I guess. Greg and Nats.
なんかね、友達の彼氏が束縛するタイプなんだって。
Someone's really possessive?
どこに出かけるにも許可が。
Oh no, that's not possessive, man. That's abusive. Permission to go out?
しないとダメなんだって。
Oh no, that's abusive. That's manipulative, abusive. That's not good.
そうなの?
To that extent, I mean, a little bit be like, oh, I want to be with you, that type of thing. It's okay, a little bit. But the whole, you need to contact me. We need to do this and that. No. That's a little too much.
そうなんだ。
Okay.
ハイト君は束縛されたい。
And like I said, a little bit, like wanting to be with you a lot and that type of thing. That's okay. But bit possessive, never done that before. I just have to give gut feeling. I always put a leash on my chihuahua. Oh no, is she gonna put a leash on me? Oh dear lordy. I do have this choker type thing, but that's like leash is going a little far. Yeah, I do have like the maid choker thing, but like leash, that's a little far.
どうなんだろう。行動とか交友関係まで厳しく言われるのはちょっとな。
So, yes, exactly. Respecting your choices. That's a good idea. Let me respect the choice for you to wear the skimpy outfit. I respect it. Yes, of course. Yeah, no, being possessive is never good. I mean, like I said, wanting to hear from somebody, wanting to be around somebody, wanting to be close to somebody, that is okay. You have to call me every time you go out. You cannot go out on your own. I need to have contact. I need to have like access to your phone. That's a little bit far. I mean, no. When you're married, sometimes that happens, and like it's like you have nothing to hide. Fuck it. I mean, if I have nothing to hide, then fuck it. You know, let people see whatever the fuck. But if you do have something to hide, then that's when you have to be very careful. いただきます。そうですよね。You're getting a little tipsy, I see. You are a lightweight. Holy crap. Okay. Have fun. It does. Same as me. There you go. There you go. There you go. Curious if it was just a me thing. No, it's not. She likes it. Yes, salty dog. Heart rate is faster than... What about when I'm not drinking? I don't know. You're the one who knows this, woman. She's gonna play the T game. Yeah, Twister. They call it the T game because they can't call it Twister because Twister is Milton Bradley or Hasbro, whatever the fuck it is. It is its own thing. So of course it's called the T game. She loses it always when she's drunk. I think when she wasn't drunk, she didn't lose it as often, but she did lose it a lot when she's drunk. Oh yeah, I don't have anything to drink yet. Sorry. Oh, it's stretch. The stretchy. Oh yeah, it's 3 hours. You're right, it is 3 hours. For no reason whatsoever, things are panning in a certain way. For no reason whatsoever. I just want to make sure you have perfect form. Just want to make sure you have perfect form. That's it. Nothing else. It is not... Look, left foot on red. Left foot on red. Left foot on red. And, there we go. Nothing's happening. Nothing's happening. Don't worry about it. Go. Continue on. Continue on. Perfect. Keep trying. Yes. Right. Left hand on red. You're asking for You're asking for oh, there we go. Well, I'm not gonna show that, am I? Whoopa, 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 maybe. Yeah, comment. No, there's not gonna be any copyright stuff like that. Well, no, yeah, copyright when it comes to the Twister game, yes. They can't put it in their game without licensing the name from the company in general. I didn't set 10 through Streamlabs. What the? The fuck? Oh, why didn't it tell me? What happened? I saw that now. Thank you so much, Salty. Why didn't it warn me? What's going on? You know how usually it tells me? It didn't tell me this time. That's how come I didn't see it. I really do apologize. Like, you know me. I fucking don't fucking I don't usually like pay attention to many things. But yes, thank you so very much, Salty Dog. I have more for ramen noodles now, and maybe for a game eventually. We'll see. Holy moly, I have my hair is very, 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 very curly and twisty and well, wavy, curly. I don't know the difference between wavy and curly. It's kind of a little bit of both, I guess. Yes. I am I do have a because of my hair, I do have a seems like a bit of a knot, and I don't like that. But yes, thank you so much, Salty Dog. Usually it warns me when people do that, because, like, I'm not keeping track of, like, all the stuff that comes in through Streamlabs usually. But, like, that's why I have the notifications on, in general. Because I'm a dumbass, and I don't notice things. I hardly notice when people talk, for fuck's sake. You know me, I've been trying to get better with that. Trying to get so much better with that. Because you guys are, like, spend time, energy, in this case, money, to help me out in the ways that you do. And I deeply, deeply appreciate it. And I want you guys to know that I deeply appreciate it. So that's why I try my best to make it to make it that way. So thank you again. I should head home soon, shouldn't I? Maybe I will, maybe I won't. Maybe I want to be with Kana for a little bit longer. But the game is saying no, fuck you. 30,000 yen. That makes sense, kind of. So yeah. She wants to go. Okay, we can even do the 50k luxury afters if that's what you're after. Don't want to leave yet. Want to go somewhere with you. 15k for regular afters. Because there's regular afters and then there's luxury afters. I can now afford the regular afters thanks to Salty Dog. Because what you don't know, the secret that you don't know about this game is that it's tied to your bank account. And the money you spend in here is taken out of your bank account. So you have to be very careful. And luckily, I have $5 in my bank account, so I think I'll be fine. All right, where are we going? What's going on here? Where are we going? Of course, get your stuff together. Get whatever you need. Get what you need, and then we will do it. Ooh, that's nice. Let me see something here. There we go. So do you want to go somewhere? She thinks I'm the creepiest motherfucker out there. Score looking very pregante today. Thank you. What? No, we will. Just in a different way. Similar to a gacha. No, luckily, I was just playing around. I was just playing around, comment. This game has gacha mechanics, but none of it is tied to my bank account, luckily. You always are. I think she's finally confessing. The good ending? Are we getting for the good ending? Aw, that's so cute. She did it! I hate you. I'm just kidding. No, that is so cute. Yay, we got the good ending.
様としてじゃない。
As a man.
一人の男性として、私はハイト君が好き。
She loves me.
ハイト君が好きなの。
Ah, she's really in love with me. Holy crap. I mean, I'm in love with me too, but you know, damn. I'm just playing. And that's why I want to be with you. Oh, there you go.
ずっと一緒にいたい。私と
I'm not gonna say no. I'm never gonna say no.
付き合ってほしい。
She wants to go out with me. Let's go out. Ah, she's crying. Oh my god, that's so cute. Oh my god, that's too cute. I'm sorry. That's too cute.
本当に
Aw, dude, this is too cute. Love you too, Kana, from the moment we first met all the way until now. Oh man, that's cute. Holy crap, that's cute. Yeah, you have big booba, but you're cute too.
私、幸せすぎて。
Ah, my
涙が
goodness.
出てきちゃった。
Ah, if only real life were this way. But it's not. Try as much as you want, I'll make you as happy as I can, no matter what. Something I'll do, no matter how many years pass.
これって夢じゃない
No,
の
it's not a dream, Kana.
こんなに素敵な人が私のことを好きでいてくれたなん
Of
て
course not. Like, of course I exist. Obviously I exist. But like, yeah, I can understand what you feel.
もう
I do anything to not wake up. I want to be with you, even if it's just a dream. So cute.
私は
We did it, boys! We made it. We're dating somebody. Not my 6-foot long body pillow, but this one instead. We're dating an actual. Well, we're dating. There's actually kind of like a body pillow, but we're dating in this game. There we go. We did it, boys.
知ってる
In any of the dreams I've had.
今まで見た
And I'm rich, apparently.
こんなに幸せな場面はなかったしもしかしたら私の夢
I might be even happier than if I really became an actress. That's cute. It's every dream to make come true. Do everything I can to support that dream of yours. Now let's make it a reality together.
ハイト君
Aw, that's cute.
好きだよ
Ah, I love these endings. I'm not gonna lie, I love these endings. Bait you with the fan service and kill you with the cuteness. Exactly. My kokoro! My fucking kokoro! You destroyed it now! God damn it, game, you destroyed my kokoro with all this cuteness. What the heck?
ハイト君
Look. Alright, oh, I was about to say, if you went into an ecchi scene, I'd be like, you son of a bitch. I'd definitely be like, you son of a bitch. Oh, well, I mean... Oh, nice! She got her first performance! Congratulations on your first performance. It was amazing, and talk about a full house. So she became an actress.
ね私も驚いちゃった
Surprised even myself, but that's not all I was shocked about.
あのね
Got an offer from a famous playwright. Wanted me to appear in one of his next performances. Awesome! She's getting the good... Ha! Everything's going awesome. Everything's going great. It's amazing. You really are making your dreams come true.
でもハイト君のおかげだよ
Hype!
あのねその演出家さん私の笑顔に
Then my
心
smile
が
took his
惹かれ
heart.
たって
The expression that he saw
本
were
当
of true
の
happiness.
幸せを知ってる笑顔だってだからね
All thanks to you for making me feel truly happy. Oh my god, dude! If you already knocked me down with the other stuff, now you're really doing it.
ハイト君
Please with me well, I mean until I turn off the game. Forever is a thing is only as long as I turn off the game. Until I turn off the game. Closest to me, I want you to watch me now, Tachibana, make my dreams come true.
夢を叶える姿を
Cute! Kana. Kana was the name I used for the shop, but to you, I want to be where I am, just a girl called Now. Now! We did it now! Awesome, awesome. Finito! We done! Yay! Love it! Love it!
バニーガーデン
We finished that. And of course, as with any one of these games, any one of those three can be the ones. I wonder what happens if I push continue. Oh yeah, I can only go based on the last day. So yeah, I would have to start a whole new game plus extras. What are the extras? New game, like, let's look at the extras. Ah, they have ASMRs. Nice. Mini games, album, tutorials, staff credits, license, return the title. Mini games. You can try all these with Kana. Sumo uniform, sumo swimsuit, photo uniform, photo swimsuit. Let's do this. Because the swimsuit, we need we need this. I'm sorry. Leg exercises. And then we have the pepper mill. Oh, what the hell? All right. What the hell? We gotta have this, I guess. God damn it. I have money. Whatever, we'll use that one. Well, we have another photo. There we go. Dear lordy. Ah, boy. And then, of course, there are the ASMRs. Shoulder massage, drunk, hug, shoulder massage. And then, of course, you can do Jean and Muka. Those are the only two that you can, that you can work on. You can work on that another day. Event CGs. The birthday, the fun mixed bath, together at the inn, the confession, which was freaking amazing. I love that one. I loved it. I love the confession. That was just, chef's kiss. Of course, it was kind of like just the regular stuff. But, album. We got this, we got that, we got that. We got that. Oh my god. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on there. There's definitely some stuff going on there. I don't need a tutorial at all. The license? What's the license? Oh, MIT license? Oh, okay. As is without warranty? Interesting. Interesting that they have an MIT license. So, of course, that was Bunny Garden. And that was, well, the stream for today for the most part. You know what I want to do, though? Something a little bit different than what I usually do. For the next, 5 minutes or so, I want to just watch, to finish things off, watch some videos. You know what I mean? Just watch some videos. Let me quit out of here. Quit playing. Yes. And then there we go. Finish those videos, and we will, that was definitely fun. I'll move the chat box over here. We will, oh god. Ria trying not to sound like a gooner.
I mean, the video was Nickel Paradise. It's short for Nickel Paradise, I think. It's a visual novel, basically centered around your harem of cat girls.
Yes, harem of cat girls.
It's set in a world where cat girls,
the cat girl supremacy,
parts of society. Oh, Cat's Paradise, yeah. Where cat girls are part of society.
Gonna raid into Niana's concert.
Pets.
Oh, let me double check.
Normal cats,
let me actually double check.
As pets, but they're human. I don't know how to explain this without sounding like a gooner, but yeah, and basically, yeah, you run a cafe, cat girl maids,
actual video.
It's just your usual VN with a bit of edgy, a little bit. You fuck the cat. Listen, the only cat I've wanted to fuck recently is Cypher, okay? Cypher from Hawkeye Star Rail, she can milk me dry. On God, she's so perfect. She's fucking perfect, okay? Recently. Hazel, thank you with the cutest name. Yeah! Hazelnut's so cute.
Let me double check if I can.
The Hema Cube. Okay, but dude, she's so perfect. Everything about her build, her form,
me double check right
her
now.
personality. She's so perfect. She's so perfect. She does. No.
Oh, it does let me go. Okay, yeah, it's gonna be going there.
Poses when she in her trailer and in
yeah,
combat,
Cypher
when she,
is attractive.
Turns around and bends over.
Oh god.
I'm sorry.
Oh god.
I'm gonna sound a little gross for talking about this in depth, but her hips are so fucking perfect. The hip to waist to thigh ratio on that cat is so fucking perfect. And her outfit accentuates it even more with the high-waisted shorts. Her thighs are so supple and so
supple. Oh god.
I'm normal. I'm so normal.
Right. You ain't normal, woman.
Where is she? Let me find some images.
They're probably in my screenshot folder somewhere.
You ain't normal, woman.
Yeah!
There you go.
She's so perfect! She's so perfect! I saw that in the 3.3 trailer. I was like, I have to replay this. Like, I replayed this part so many times. She's so perfect. Yeah, and she maybe I will the cat. Hell yeah, hell yeah. I love her.
So there we go. All right, so we are going to be rating out. We're going to be rating out to Nyana Banana on the YouTube side. Support her last concert as Nyana Banana. Of course, lots of people there, lots of amazing artists there, lots of amazing VTubers there. It's all amazingly good. So, of course, before it ends, I want to send you guys over there, and as well on the on the Twitch side, we're sending you to Lulapalooza, who's playing Dead by Daylight. Let me set that up for you guys. Have a good one. Good morning, evening, afternoon. I really do appreciate you staying here for the whole Twisty thing, for everything else. You guys have been absolutely amazing. Like I said, if it wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't be here. If it wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't continue doing these things. Thank you so much for the tip through Streamlabs as well, Salty Dog. All the support you have given me. I absolutely appreciate you all the time. I do. Lurkers, chatters, just hanging out. It doesn't matter. You guys are absolutely amazing. Of course, a lot of you will probably going to be moving to the YouTube side, and that's perfectly fine. So I do appreciate you. I want to send you there before it ends. So I'm going to send you right now. Take care. Love each and every one of you, and have a good one. Bye-bye. Take care. I'm going to send you guys on the YouTube side first. Bye-bye.